What is good with y'all, man? It's Crunch Time TV. Smash the like button and y'all come on in. And right now, we about to talk about the situation with Shaquille O'Neal and what he said about LeBron James in comparison to Mike, Kobe, and really the real GOAT debate, which is pretty much those three. And then you go from there and you pretty much give a take who you want, you feel me, take in or who you want to argue for, or if you want to take somebody out, etc. But listen, so Shaq weighs in on this and he exposes something that the media is not going to tell you about LeBron James. He exposes the truth and what a lot of NBA players feel. Not everybody feels like this, but a lot of NBA players feel like this. That nobody really feared LeBron James, and nobody had any fear level as far as going into the game, getting ready to play against LeBron James, as they did with Michael Jordan, as they did with Kobe Bryant. Which the media is not going to tell you that. They're going to make it seem like he was the most feared and just the most, excuse me, the most unguardable and the most deadly, the most ruthless. They're going to make it seem like that, which isn't the case. As Shaquille O'Neal, pretty much, he's talking to Mario Chalmers, who Mario Chalmers is a teammate, who's somebody who used to play with LeBron James on the Miami Heat super team. If you don't know who Mario Chalmers is. And on top of that, this is the crazy part about it, right? On top of that, Mario Chalmers has said this before. Mario Chalmers has said the same sentiment before Shaquille O'Neal. He also has said in the past that nobody feared LeBron James. And not only that, Mario Chalmers got into it with LeBron. Remember, them two got into it during the game on the bench when Mario Chalmers called Lebanon James, he called him the B word. So it's a whole bunch of layers to this because now he's sitting on the couch with Shaquille O'Neal, who also played with LeBron James, and they both are agreeing that nobody was scared of LeBron. But they both also agree that guys feared Jordan because Shaquille O'Neal said that he himself. I'm gonna just play what Shaquille O'Neal said. He said he himself feared Jordan. But I just wanted to tell y'all real quick that I had to remind y'all that Mario Chalmers called LeBron James a B word, so he's not lying. He's really saying nobody's scared of that man. But I'm just telling y'all what they saying on the couch. So now I'm about to play what Shaquille O'Neal said to Mario Chalmers. You got to play the conversation right now.
That's all it is. So I've heard players say, including myself, I feared Mike. I've heard players in your generation say they feared Kobe.
So I had to speed it up real quick because it's copyright. But I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna just let y'all see it real quick. Excuse me. I'm gonna let y'all hear it again real quick.
And today, that's all it is. So I've heard players say, including myself, I feared Mike. I've heard players in your generation say they feared Kobe.
So he's breaking it down. He said, so Shaq said in his generation, players said, including himself, said that they feared Jordan. So that's facts right there. He's giving you evidence right there. Then he's looking at Mario Chalmers saying, in your generation, players said that they feared Kobe.
I've never really heard any players say they fear LeBron. Yeah, I got killed for that. Why is that? You're not gonna get killed here. I'm just saying. When I first said that, people killed me for that. I didn't think players really feared LeBron like they did Jordan. I never heard anybody say it. And it's not that.
He said, I never heard nobody say it.
Why is that? You're not gonna get killed here. I feared Mike.
And I told y'all Mario Chalmers said it before because he just told Shaq, like, yeah, they got on me about that when I said it. And then Shaq said, yeah, I'm with you. Like, straight up. He's saying, so Shaq's saying, I'm with you.
I've heard players in your generation say they feared Kobe. I've never really heard any players say they fear LeBron. Yeah, I got killed for that. Why is that? You're not gonna get killed here. I'm just saying. When I first said that, people killed me for that. I didn't think players really feared LeBron like they did Jordan. I never heard anybody say it.
He said he ain't gonna kill here. He said I never heard nobody say it.
And it's not that you shouldn't fear LeBron. I just think at the end of the day, LeBron's been through so much that he wanted to be liked. So it was kind of like, he's a nice guy. Yeah, I'm gonna do things now where like people like me, people respect. I mean, you always gonna respect what he did, but you actually like Bron and want to be a fan of Bron now. So I think that's what that was. It's true. Like Kobe had that stage. MJ had the stage, and then towards the end, they kind of opened up to people. Right. But LeBron was kind of open up to people the whole time. And then they made him when they turned it back on when he left Cleveland. So that was the thing that kind of switched it. Plus, then it was like the all black Miami jerseys too. Yeah. So we embraced the road. That was the thing about it. We embraced it. What upset you about that? I started that too. Oh, you're right. Man,
So yeah, now they're going on about how they, how they tried to spin it and make a little narrative for LeBron. But the whole point is this, y'all. And I'm gonna drop the link on this one so people can join up and give y'all a take on it. I just dropped the link, and I'm gonna give my take on it. So any of y'all that want to join up can definitely give y'all a sentiment on this. So Aaron Adams says Jordan won. That's the difference. He said every debate it comes down to winning. Yeah, bro. So the whole thing about it is that LeBron, he just doesn't have that fear factor that Jordan and Kobe had, especially in the clutch situation. It's like I just always keep thinking, man. It's really going. I think the truth is coming to the light. The truth is coming to the light on the situation. The truth always comes to the light. It's always gonna rise to the surface of the water. And you really see what's really going on. That nobody actually has a fear factor of LeBron James. And that's just it, man. Some people just don't see it, man. I try to tell y'all all the time that I don't really see it in this game as far as the fear factor, as far as unpredictability, as far as bag clutchness, because you got to remember the whole situation is like even when he was in his prime the first time in Cleveland, right? I mean, me personally, I didn't really look at him as the best player in the world. I thought it was Kobe. Then after that, I thought it was Derrick Rose. I was on the D Rose wave, and I'm looking at him going forward like he the one that's about to be the next guy, and that's it. Brown didn't get it done. Now, when he got it done in Miami on a super team, which D Wade already won the first time, D Wade already won them a ring. You go to his team, and now all of a sudden we supposed to believe it's your team. Everybody fall for it. So now I'm starting to question is like, is you even really the best player in the league? Because you got the most overpowered team. So when was somebody supposed to be scared of you specifically if really it's your team that everybody worried about? Even Chris Bosh. Then you got Kyrie Irving. I mean, golly, like, how is it just you? You know what I'm saying to you, dog? You don't really like. It's like you don't have something it's nothing about his game because at the end of the day, the way how he played, you can set up your defense on your team to defend that. So it's pretty simple. So Shaquille O'Neal is basically saying that it's just levels, man. And for years and years and years, people try to call us crazy, but like I said, the truth comes to the light on his career. It's just not what people think that it is. You know, it's just not what people think that it is. I honestly, we really have to low key question: is this man really like how good? Really is this man? Hold on, I'm mixing the link up. A lot of people feel as though I seen people saying today that he should settle for second place. I mean, excuse me, for third place because just a lot of people really believe like listen, y'all, that simple difference right there equates to the top three. To me, that is like the OG. That is the most realistic criteria because there's no coincidence that Kobe and Jordan got a winning record in the finals and LeBron got a losing record. I just keep it simple, dog. If you wasn't able to get in Cleveland, you're just not the guy. Because I think that at the end of the day, if you're unable to get it done on your own team, you're just not that guy. You know? So
hey, did you play in Miami? No disrespect to them. I got Kenny on that one. No disrespect to them. If this is a Star Wars movie, this Star Wars 2 and 3. I'm Star Wars 1. A lot of people believe Star Wars was the best Star Wars. Yeah, I know they do. Yeah. I was just going to ask, I'm seeing so many of your former teammates doing media and all that stuff now. What's it like to see the world evolving from that perspective? And is it something that you want to be a part of as well? Definitely. That's when I want to LeBron, you suck, all this. And it was just like from people trying to throw batteries on the court. We had somebody try to grab an officer's gun. Like, so if you want to embrace the villain role, I'm going to embrace it with you. Like, is it impacting LeBron though? I mean, this is his hometown. I don't know. It was hard to say because at one point he kind of embraced being a villain. Like, okay, y'all don't like me for making a decision that's going to help my career, help me be a better basketball player. So, is it real personal or is it y'all just don't like what I did? So for him, it was kind of like he embraced it. It was like, yeah, I'll be a villain for right now. Because at the end of the day, that's all it is. So I've heard players say, including myself, I feared Mike. I've heard players in your generation say they feared Kobe. I've never really heard any players say they fear LeBron. And I got killed for that. Why is that? You're not gonna get killed here. I'm just saying. When I first said that, people killed me for that. I didn't think players really feared LeBron like they did Jordan. I never heard anybody say that.
He said, he said, yeah, I'm with you. Bro, think about it. This man won 2 championships in Miami on the super team, 2 out of 4, bro, when they were supposed to go 4-0. Sloppy. So you win 2 of those. So time out right there, right? So let's say, for example, he won those 2 rings in Miami. That's 2 rings. How far does that really get you when Hakeem got 2 rings? Right? And one of those that Hakeem got was a very subpar team. The other one was low key close to a super team with Clyde, but they wasn't in a prime like the Heatles. So you have that going on. Hakeem has 2 rings. LeBron played the baby Thunder. Hakeem played the baby Shaquille O'Neal Magic in them. So at the end of the day, how can you low key put him past Hakeem? Hakeem was the most skilled big man and the best defensive player of all time. At the end of the day, with all his accolades with those 2 rings, so he's not past Hakeem. I mean, we're talking about 2 championships, right? Kobe has 2 championships without Shaq alone on that little 5-year stretch with Pau Gasol. So how could you even put him past Kobe? Because on top of Kobe having those rings, he had the longevity at that time and the all defensive teams and all that stuff, right? So those 2 rings in Miami, what are we working with? He's not past the guys that I just told you, or Larry Bird who had 3, or Magic who got 5. Uh, Tim Duncan. Well, I mean, Tim Duncan, because Tim Duncan got the last laugh on him. So Tim Duncan got 2 rings against LeBron. He got 2 rings on just against LeBron James. On top of all the other rings he has on his resume and all the other stuff he did, so he's not past Tim Duncan yet. So the question lies here, as we're gonna let the panel up soon. We're really gonna chop this up. We're really gonna chop this up. And I forgot to change some of the pictures. Hey yo, what's up, Dwayne?
Yo, what up, Crunch?
Yeah, we really gonna have to dissect this man's career, cause you know what Shaquille O'Neal said, right?
Yeah, I seen it. He was talking to Chalmers. He was like, nobody feared him.
I was trying to find the rest of the clip. He was saying, yeah, he's basically just a nice guy.
Oh, hey, I sent it to the group. I got the whole thing. Matter of fact, I screen recorded it, so I sent it to the group.
Yeah, and so you see these pictures and stuff of how they just be acting like you never really seen Kobe and Jordan taking it to this extreme level as far as not taking the game seriously. Like you seen them joke around a little bit, but I mean, as far as all the theatrics, you ain't see that. But
Yeah.
I wanted to continue to break this down. We're gonna have to break down all LeBron James's rings. I think potentially all of LeBron James's rings are potentially fraudulent rings.
No, they fugazi. That's the real word.
Yeah, Fugazi rings. Because I really think, I mean, like I just said, how did he propel up so high that fast? Because remember, when he goes to Miami, he wins 2 rings in Miami, and I was just telling the audience, off of 2 rings, right? So first of all, Hakeem got 2 rings,
Yep. Wait, no, hold on, Crunch. Hakeem got 2 rings with the team that drafted him. He
right?
didn't.
With the
He didn't
team that
leave.
drafted him.
He didn't
One of them
leave.
teams was subpar. The other one was like even if people tried to make the argument that the second one was a semi super team,
No, they weren't.
they
No,
wasn't
they
even in
weren't.
a prime like the Heat.
Exactly. No, they
And
was
then they
not.
played. Remember, they played the young Shaq with Dennis Scott and them, just like how LeBron and them played the young Thunder.
Yep.
Well, Shaq and Penny. Then you had Katie and Russ.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what made Hakeem them so impressive. They traded Otis Thorpe because the Houston Rockets got their documentary on YouTube. Like nobody wanted Clyde except for Hakeem because that was his teammate in college, right?
Right.
Now, Hakeem had all that turmoil going on, and then they were the 6th seed. See, nobody talks about that. They was the 6th seed and beat 457 win teams en route to the championship. Now, you tell me, I'm gonna just ask this question: what playoff run has LeBron James had better than Tim Duncan in '03, Dream in '94, '95, Kobe in '08, '09, '10, all of Michael Jordan's, Larry Bird's, and Magic Johnson? I just want to know one. That's all I'm saying. I just want to know what playoff run did you say? Oh my God, LeBron was just absolutely fantastic on offense and
Yeah.
defense.
That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Cause it's like it's not. I don't have no memory of it really hitting me to where I really was like, yo, I gotta put this man in my top 2 or whatever. Like it's like I low key just started doing it. Like I have him in my top 3 at first, but it's like why though?
Crunch.
You know what I'm
I can't.
saying?
I can't. Do you know why I can't do it, bro? I want to
Yeah.
know out of all the players I just named you, out of Jordan, Kobe, Hakeem, Bird, Magic, who had a player that could give you 70, 70, 100 shooting splits, 69% from the mid-range, 82% true shooting. But hold on, it get crunch, it get worse. It get worse.
Oh
Which
man.
one of them players that I named you had a player that could shoot 43% from the field in a game 7, 90% from the free throw line, but he can step up when you miss 5 straight baskets in the final 4 minutes in the fourth quarter or the last 5 minutes of that possession. You miss 5 straight shots. I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, hey, Crunch, this is another one, bro. Put this in your back pocket. Next time 11 and all them start saying plus minus is a team stat, that's a goddamn lie. Because the Warriors lost the finals, right? Now, this is their theory.
Yeah.
Well, if your team lose, that means you're going to have a negative. That's a damn lie.
Right.
Draymond Green was a plus 23 in the 2016 NBA Finals, and he was on the losing team. I don't want to hear that no more. And matter of fact, this another fact. Tim Duncan was a positive in 2013 when they lost. So that plus minus, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That plus minus tell the story. And you can't be better than Kobe when Kobe was a plus 36. Like, get up out of here, man. I don't want to hear that no more.
Yeah. It's like, and it's crazy because that's the 3rd championship. And like I said, so like even after the Miami ones, right? So you had you named Tim Duncan, right? He got 5 rings, and so when LeBron had 2 rings, right?
Yep.
Tim Duncan got 2 rings on just against LeBron.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then
Yep.
he got the other stuff on his resume. So then you got Hakeem, Magic, Larry. All these guys have done more than LeBron as far as at Miami, right? So
Yep.
how does him winning that one ring on top of that put him all the way to number 2? Because he only got that 1 ring in Cleveland, and then and then we got that ring in Cleveland. That's when everybody started trying to say, yeah, he's either 1 or 2, and then and then it's like, yo, how does that? Because at the end of the day, he only played against a team that only had 1 superstar on it.
No, one top 75 player too.
Yeah. So
So
I mean just that ring puts you puts you over everybody else that was in the top 5. That, like, to me, it just don't even really make sense, man. And not only that, he had way more help than everybody. So it's just like I'm not really impressed with what he did compared to everybody else that I would put in my top 3, really, because I mean, you got to it's a handful of guys you can put at 3 that had a better low key resume up to that point. But I understand about the eye test and stuff like that, so that's why I always put him in my top 3. But man, it's tough, man. And then you got the Disney World one, but
man, I don't count that.
yeah, I'm
Nah,
about to
that
not.
don't count.
Yeah, I don't even count that one, man.
Cause you ain't got you don't have no home court advantage. You're not dealing with that. You're not dealing with that environment of the fans trying to heckle you. You're not dealing with having to fly cross country. None of that. Like trying to get accustomed to playing. Like, Crunch, prime example. If they would have played Denver, right? Now I ain't gonna say if. Let me take that back. Let's just. I'd rather say, given in the event that it's a sanctioned NBA, no COVID, no none of that bull jive. Do
Yeah,
you know how hard it is to play in Denver with that altitude? See,
yeah,
that's what they don't want to factor in. When you go to Denver, The altitude is so thin. That's why they call it the Mile High Stadium when they play football there, right?
Yeah.
Now, how you think this series would have turned out in 2020 if they had to go to Denver to play them 3 games or whatever? See, Crunch, they don't want to factor that in there right now. You got to fly. Then you got to come into Denver, knowing you're not accustomed to that altitude. So we got to take all that out the equation. That's why I don't count that, man. Because, like, bro, who did you really beat? You know what
It's
I'm
not even
saying?
the same circumstances, bro. Like it's not even NBA basketball.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, if y'all that desperate that y'all want to get a bubble championship, cool. I'm not counting that. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I ain't counting that junk, man. But nah, Crunch, hey, not to digress, but check this out though, right? I
Yeah.
got Kobe over Tim Duncan, not because like, you know what I'm saying, the popularity and nothing. Like Kobe beat the most 50-win teams. Not only did he do that, he got a winning record against Tim Duncan in the playoffs, and he did it without Shaq. Like pretty much in 2008, bro, Kobe showed everybody. Hey, Tim Duncan is great, but he's not on my level. I think Tim Duncan even know that. You know what I'm saying? So how I'm looking at it like this, right? If I'm gonna use that same logic, I got Hakeem over Shaq. Why? Because when Hakeem played Shaq, he smoked him. I'm sorry, he swept him. So and don't get me wrong, I love Shaq, but I got to count that against you, right? How
Yeah.
can LeBron be over Tim Duncan when Tim Duncan swept him and then came back, gentleman swept him, but beat him by a record margin? Like, wait a minute, wait. Y'all
That's
putting
what I'm
LeBron
saying.
over Tim Duncan when Tim Duncan whooped this man behind 2 times?
Yeah,
No,
man. Like
no,
it's
no.
crazy, bro. It's
No,
crazy.
no, no, no. But I already know. I'm telling you, bro. It's Rich Paul, ESPN, Clutch Sports. It's all of them. Because think about it. Like you just said something too. Because you got to make it make sense. How did in 2012 Shannon Sharp have MJ and Kobe 1 and 2? Nick Wright, you got Kobe like number 5, but in what, a 4-year span, LeBron only wins 1 championship for Cleveland and beats 1 top 75. So now, you know what? Now you know what we got to do. We got to go back and revise everybody. Okay, so now when Michael Jordan beat Magic Johnson and James Worthy, 2 top 75 players, that means Michael Jordan is the greatest. But then it gets better.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, hold on, Crunch, it gets better. Kobe take down the Boston Celtics with 3 top 75 and then 4 Hall of Famers because Rondo going to the Hall of Fame. Well, by that logic, Kobe got to be the greatest player ever. But wait a minute, it gets even better. Magic Johnson takes down Larry Bird's Celtics in 85 with Bill Walton, Hall of Famer, Robert Parrish, Hall of Famer,
Yeah.
Kevin McHale, Hall of Famer, Dennis Johnson, Hall of Famer, Larry Bird, Hall of Famer. Wait a minute. So, goddamn, Magic took down 5 top 75 players? Well, Magic got to be up there, right? But hold
Yeah.
on. Crunch, wait a minute. It gets even better. We got to put Tim Duncan up there. Because didn't Tim Duncan take down a team that had Ray Allen, top 75, LeBron James, top 75, Dwayne Wade, top 75, Chris Bosh is a Hall of Famer. So Tim Duncan pretty much did what Kobe did. So wait. We got to have Tim Duncan up there. But hold on, wait. I'm missing somebody. Bro, we got to put Larry Bird up there. What did Larry Bird do in 84? He took down the Lakers team that had 5 Hall of Famers and a Hall of Fame head coach. He took down Bob McAdoo. He took down James Worthy. He took down Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and he took down Jamal Wilkes. But guess what? His second leading scorer was sub 40 from the field. I don't think LeBron ever done that. So I'm like, wait a minute. We can make a case for all these players, even Hakeem Olajuwon. That man didn't have not 1 All-Star, not 1 All-NBA player. But then he held Patrick Ewing to 36% shooting. Hold on. I'm like, wait a minute now. If LeBron can be up there because of Cleveland, how come all these other dudes when they won multiple titles by the team that drafted them?
Exactly.
I'm
That's what
sorry,
I'm
man. It's
saying.
getting
Like,
ugly.
what is so special about what he did in Cleveland? When you have already his teams was picked to win the championship his first 2 seasons in Cleveland because they had the highest payroll in the NBA. They had 3 franchise players on one team.
Facts.
The year before that, and plus, yo, it gets crazy because the year before that, bro, I found out how Kevin Love, here go Pluto and Tony. Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving, and LeBron James was all starting in the All-Star game, bro, in 2014. And then you had Dwayne Wade already starting. So your teammate is starting in the All-Star game, and then you team up with 2 other starters. And it's just like, bro, you like the Eastern Conference is like really has no way to compete with you now because you're taking 3 franchise guys and putting them on one team in the Eastern Conference, and like, bro, it's just like sad, dog. Because like, man, I just see no competitive. I see no point in time where he actually got over the hump of some type of adversity. You know what I'm saying? So,
you gotta factor this in here too, because we were talking about this. I think we was on TikTok live. But see, you got to think about it, right? One thing I'm gonna give LeBron credit for, he a real slick operator. You gotta watch how he moved. When he was trying to put that together, you know the reason why? The OKC Thunder had knocked out the Spurs, but how did they do it? They were more athletic. Spurs couldn't keep up with them.
mm-hmm.
So LeBron was running back to Cleveland with the mindset of what? The same thing that this hey Crunch, watch how I expose this hypocrisy right here. They get mad at Steph Curry and all of them for going to get Kevin Durant, but they don't never want to talk about why LeBron James ran back to Cleveland, knowing he had Kyrie Irving to do what? Outplay Tony Parker. We already see what Kyrie Irving did against Steph Curry. So
Yeah.
you know he gonna smoke Tony Parker. Now you got to go get Kevin Love to do what? Move Boris D out the lane. Because hey, Crunch, they don't want to talk about this. But in that 2013 finals, the first 3 games, LeBron James couldn't even score 20 points. And his primary defender was not Kawhi Leonard at that time. It was Boris Diaw. The only reason they switched Boris Diaw off and put Kawhi Leonard on LeBron is because they were messing with the lineups. They was like switching Udonis Haslem and Chris Bosh, alternating them from center to power forward. So even with that right there, it's like, bro, how you can't score 20 points on Boris Diaw? Like, bro, I'm sorry, but he's a chubby boy. You can't get by him.
And that's why, like, I 100% agree with you. I be thinking about sometimes because I think he was thinking about the Thunder also, how they had KD and Russ.
Yeah,
and,
them too. Yeah.
Yeah, and so if, like, say for example, if the Spurs would have got old and then because he couldn't figure out the Spurs, right?
Yeah.
Even if they would have got old and OKC emerged,
yeah,
he would have had to worry about that tandem. And I think he wanted a guy because he felt as though D Wade wasn't gonna be able to keep up with Russ no more. He wanted Kyrie to compete with Russ, but
with Russ. Yeah,
but it's really he definitely thought about it all the way around because that's 100% on the money about the Spurs. You know that Kyrie going to outplay Tony Parker. I mean, he basically upgraded from Tony Parker, who they had to deal with in the finals. And you seen what Kyrie Irving did that first season when they teamed up. He dropped like 60 on the Spurs that same year. And that was when the Spurs had just came off of sweeping the Miami Heat in the finals. Kyrie Irving dropped like 57 points on that Spurs team.
Yeah. I was
it,
finna say, I think Pluto and Double A was trying to come in, but go ahead though. Keep
Wait,
going.
Can y'all hear me?
Oh yeah. Everybody on the panel, what's up with y'all?
What's up, y'all? What's up?
What up, Pluto? What up, Double A?
Hold on, Double A right here.
Yeah,
yo,
Double A.
yo.
Yeah, Double A. He good people, man. He be on Michael Jordan fans are the best. He good people.
Yeah, Crunch remember me a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool deal. But now, Crunch. So what you saying? I didn't think about that neither. Yeah, he was game planning for the Spurs to get old, and then OKC because they had Harden and Westbrook. He didn't see them separating like that. But
he didn't know that Stephen Curry and them was gonna be that nice.
Nobody saw them coming. That's why.
If LeBron is that dude, nobody should be that nice. Y'all know that whenever we got to talk about LeBron, we got to talk about how good someone else is to justify him losing.
Yeah.
When we talk about Jordan, we never talk about nobody else. We just say what he did very well, which him to win everything he wins. Whenever we talk about LeBron, they gotta be, if he ain't running this and that. If you're that good, you make the difference. Like heard me say this the other day. Most NBA games come down to, the last 2 minutes.
Yep.
You pay these superstars to deliver in the last 2 minutes. That's why you pay Jason Tatum's. You don't pay, whoever the second, third option. They don't get paid the same thing the first option gets because the first option gets paid to close the deal. That's the difference, man. Whenever we talk about LeBron, we got to talk about, who was beating the Warriors. The Rockets almost beat that same Warriors team that everybody keep drooling over. Remember that?
I don't know. Yeah, it really depends on how you look at it.
Hold on.
Hold on, y'all, real quick, y'all.
They beat Warriors to 7 games.
Is that my guy B Smooth?
No, that's Tony.
Oh, what up, Tony? My fault.
They took the Warriors to 7 games.
I was ready to say also in 2019, Kawhi Leonard basically beat the same team from 2015 because it's just the Warriors without KD. Now, obviously, Klay got hurt in Game 6, but remember I think the Cavs lost in 6 games, right, in 2015.
Oh no, Crunch! I got a better one for you.
Yeah, I
The
think
20,
six.
the 20. Hey yo, the 2019 Clippers took them same Warriors 6 games, and
Oh
remember,
yeah,
they
fast.
came back. They came back from a 30-point deficit.
Yeah, and who was hurt? That's when
But
Lou
they
Will was
still
going
lost
crazy.
though.
That's when Lou Will went
No,
crazy, right?
we not.
No,
Hold on.
yeah,
We not saying they lost, but LeBron couldn't even go 6 games with the KD Warriors. How you letting? Hold on. How you letting a team that got a bunch of role players take them 6 games without their best player? Tobias
Kyrie.
Harris.
Yeah.
Tobias Harris did not play. He was their best player.
Yeah, and Kyrie Irving dropped 38 points in that game 3.
Yo, wait. Another
And
thing,
LeBron
like you said
closed it
with
out.
Kyrie, Crunch.
Yeah, what?
We give Scottie Pippen all this. He helped Jordan. We don't say none of this shit about what Kyrie helped with.
Man,
You don't
hey,
never hear no
Pippen.
Well,
Dwayne Wade. Nobody.
that's because Kyrie wasn't with LeBron as long as Pippen was with Jordan. And Jordan,
Yeah,
It don't matter. We're talking about the big moments.
hey,
Everybody.
but Tony.
Yeah,
Hey, but Tony, I got a question real quick. Hold on. We seen Kyrie actually like emerge into his best version going 50, 40, 90 without LeBron. But Scottie Pippen, like with all due respect, never shot over 50% once he stopped playing with Michael Jordan. So what was Pippen really doing without Jordan? I'm just asking on that aspect
Bro,
because we talk.
Scotty didn't have no
yeah. And I know.
opportunity.
Hold on.
well,
And Dwayne, I actually just looked it up. Scottie Pippen was 22 when he first came in the league, right?
okay,
Mhm.
well,
And hold on. And Kyrie Irving was 22 years old when LeBron and Kyrie first teamed up. But when Kyrie first teamed up with LeBron, they immediately went to the finals, and he was immediately playing like a superstar, putting up superstar numbers in the playoffs as well, and in the
Mm.
NBA finals. And it's just I actually had this thought, DA. It's crazy how Kyrie is known as a closer from the Cavaliers. I think the reason why the Cavaliers lost in 2017 is because LeBron didn't want Kyrie Irving to be the closer because he was kind of just trying to be the closer, and it caused him to lose that game 3. Because remember when Kyrie Irving, he just could not miss. He had 38 points in game 3, and then LeBron tried to close it out. Remember, he clanked it. Then he came back down again, passed it to Kyle Korver. He missed it. And then that's when KD came down and then hit the 2. And then because KD was killing it, you really should have gave it back to Kyrie. Kyrie knows how to go at KD because he got a similar play style.
Yeah.
And then remember, right? So after that game, that's when Kyrie dropped 40 points and they blew the Warriors out in game 4. And he pretty much was talking trash at D Wade on the side. He was talking trash at D Wade on the sideline. He like, I told you. You feel what I'm saying? That after that season, he just left. He got out of there because at the end of the day, it's like nobody gonna understand him.
And
But
while LeBron had Kyle Korver guarding Kevin Durant.
No, go ahead, Tony. I know he was waiting. Go ahead, Tony.
Okay, so what's your name, right quick? So just in case I make sure I'm talking to the right person.
Oh, me? Who guy?
Yeah. You said
or
say
you,
it again?
Or you just say DA. That's my nickname. DA.
Okay, Dan. To answer your question about Scottie Pippen, you said Scottie Pippen didn't average what?
No, I said Scottie Pippen never shot 50% from the field without Michael Jordan.
Okay, and that's fine, but everybody knows that Scottie's most value was his defense and facilitating on the team.
I agree.
So scoring over 50% is not really that big of a deal.
Well, can I clarify why I said that though, just so we can on the same level?
I think because people be gassing offense now like it was something.
So Tony, what you said, with all due respect, I don't even disagree. Wouldn't even try to. Yes, it was the defense, the playmaking, and all that. What I'm saying is, much like Kobe Bryant, much like Stephen Curry, Michael Jordan attracted so much gravity, it gave Pippen easier shot opportunities. So Pippen wasn't taking as many contested shots. So that's why I was saying it. But go ahead though, bro. My fault.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. But the reason why people will hype up Scottie Pippen is because we all know that Scottie Pippen was more valuable to Jordan than Kyrie was to LeBron. I mean, even Jordan out of his own mouth said he wouldn't have won those championships without Scottie Pippen. And we all know this.
And LeBron, not say out his mouth, he wouldn't have won without Kyrie
Irving, but
like that's.
I mean, even Scottie Pippen led his team to a playoffs further than what Kyrie did. His led a team.
No, Kyrie. No, they both got to the second round. Yeah, they both got to
Kyrie
the
led
second
a team
round.
to the second round. When?
Yeah.
When did Kyrie lead his own team?
2018.
Yeah, if you comparing Pippen seventh, 8th year, maybe it's 6th, I could be bugging, to Kyrie coming in early on and not getting Cleveland to the playoffs. I mean, that's apples and oranges.
Yeah,
but I'm not comparing that. I'm not comparing that.
No, Tony.
I'm comparing their careers to after Kyrie left.
He was. Tony, he was trying to say that he
make
did
no
lead
mistake. Kyrie Irving is a more
Tony,
talented.
hold on. Tony, hold on, bro. Don't try to hold on.
Go ahead.
I'm saying that DA. No, I'm saying that DA was trying to say that he did lead a team to the second round when he was in Boston. They went to the second round.
He was in Boston. They beat the Pacers in the first. Matter of fact, they swept the Pacers, and then they went against the Bucks.
Yeah, they went against the Milwaukee Bucks, the same team that KD lost to in the second round, the same team that Devin Booker and Chris Paul lost to in the NBA Finals, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So really
Tone,
no shit.
Hey, Tone, if you saying Pippen better all around, I'll agree with that. But when you talk about just that offensive versatility, yeah, that ain't close though.
Oh, there's no. I'm not questioning that. I'm not questioning that. Their ability as offensive players. I mean, yeah, we all know that Kyrie is a better offensive player, but
for sure,
I was just talking about both of their values to their teams.
Well, I mean, even on defense, Tony wouldn't. No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, hey, Tony, let me ask you this for an example. Swap out Kyrie and swap out Pippen with them Portland Blazers. Do they still lose their series against the Lakers? Like now that we see, but just take Kyrie at his best version. So just take 2016 Kyrie. You're taking that same version of Scottie Pippen or 94, whichever one. Do you think they still lose that series against the Lakers?
Against which Lakers?
The one they lost in the 7-game series. Was it 2000? Yeah, 2000.
Okay, you have to clarify now. You're saying switch Kyrie to which Pippen? Which teams are they on?
I'm saying, okay. What I'm saying is take Kyrie Irving from 2016. I feel like that was his best playoff version, and take Scottie Pippen, whatever version you want to take. If you want to take Portland, 94 Chicago, whichever one. But I'm saying you swap those two players for the Blazers when they lost to the Lakers, because they were beating the Lakers at first, but then the Lakers walked them down and they blew that 7 games. They blew it in 7 games.
And that's why you brought Scottie to close those games out for the championship experience.
You brought Scottie there with championship experience, but yet he couldn't get him over the hump. But I'm saying you put Kyrie Irving in that same situation, what's the outcome?
Well, you have now you're talking about in the 2000 Lakers?
Yeah, the 2000 Lakers, yeah.
We had to be are you talking about that version of Scottie Pippen or the best version of Scottie Pippen?
Well, the best version.
The best version. I'm saying when the Scottie Pippen that had championships, so his best version, yeah. So if you want to take the first 3P Pippen, I think that's his best version. I don't even think 94 was his best. I think 91, 92, 93, Pippen was a better player than he was in 94. That's just me though.
Yeah, that's fine. Because personally, I think Kyrie was his best version when he was with the when he was leading the team with the Celtics.
Okay, that's cool. Take that one then, because he got championship experience. So yeah, I see your point.
I think one of y'all asked a minute ago.
You're asking if you put Kyrie on that Portland team, will they beat the Lakers?
Yeah, can Kyrie close the deal? Seeing that Pippen couldn't get the job done.
Well, you have to remember that during that time, Pippen was a shell of himself.
Well, yeah, that's why I said you could take 93. You could take 93 Pippen.
He wasn't no shell, y'all. I think we have what's that when your memory is lost from back in the day. He wasn't no shell. He wasn't no 38 years old. Revisionist history.
Hey, maybe it's because all them threes he was bricking in that series. That's why.
Remember he came in the league after Jordan. So these years that y'all are saying, he's not the same age as Jordan. So
even though he pretty much had it after that broken back injury from the 98 series, he did not recover from that. He was just showing himself by the time let's not do that. Right?
You kind of lagging, bro. Or is that me? I don't know. That might be me.
You hear me?
Yeah, I don't know. I said that might have been me. My fault. That might have been me lagging.
Yeah, as I was saying, after that broken back injury he received in 98, he was never the same player after that. So he was a shell of himself. His defense was not the same. He was far less athletic. He did not bring as much value to the Portland Trailblazers as he did to the Bulls. He was a shell.
Or was he just not as good without Jordan?
Yeah, because he made all NBA team with the Houston Rockets the very next year.
Well, the question was, Scottie Pippen
but
best
making the
version.
All NBA team doesn't mean you're as good as a player as you was in your prime.
Well, no. What I'm saying is he still was putting up adequate
serviceable.
production.
Yeah, that
Though.
means
That still
top,
means
your
you're the
top
best.
three.
You're the
Yeah,
best
he
at your
was.
position.
Hey,
He
at
was
the
putting up
time, though.
adequate production.
Hold on. So real quick, I want to ask Tony real quick. So Tony, where do you got LeBron ranked at?
I got him somewhere probably about like 4 or 5.
That ain't bad. That's too high for me, but I can respect it though.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I mean,
That's
everybody
I
got
can
their own
respect it.
list.
Yeah, for sure.
That's solid. Who you got over him?
I got Mike. Well, Mike is my GOAT. I got Mike. Kareem, Bill Russell, Tim Duncan.
I'm guessing Kobe Bryant right there.
Well, between LeBron and Kobe, I switch them out between the two.
Because Kobe was giving Tim Duncan that work.
So we found the you feel me? We found a mistake.
I ain't never seen Kobe struggle against the Spurs like LeBron did. And I'm talking about young Kobe in peak LeBron.
Yeah.
Well, we don't. Well, we don't judge a player. We don't judge a player's greatness based off of one series.
I'm talking about every series
What
Kobe
you do with
faced the Spurs.
You got Steph Curry over LeBron or not?
No.
Every series versus the Spurs. From 99 to 08.
I don't think LeBron in my top 10.
Kobe never displayed a 2014 performance against the Spurs.
Yeah, but I don't think LeBron in my top 10.
Okay.
Top 10. He might have to be in the top 10. Maybe not top 5.
But Kobe never led his team in points, rebound, assists, and blocks. So
he don't.
LeBron,
but he still got two. He still got 2 more chips. You don't.
LeBron
Wait, Tom.
Going by championships alone is a weak.
What does it mean? What does it mean when you're leading your team in all them categories and y'all still losing? What does that
you running now?
Yeah, that's
you running now.
That don't mean nothing.
Everybody's talking over each other.
Well, if you leading your team in points,
fault,
rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, whatever, and your team is still losing close games and going 6-7, what does that mean?
It means that the fact that the one player has to do all of that shows how much of a load he had to carry just to get him that ball.
Hey, Tom, can I?
My next
go ahead,
question
y'all.
is,
Go ahead,
do you think LeBron has to do all that for that team to be successful?
The fact that he had to do that at all just to get him that far shows how big of a load he had to carry.
I got a question when y'all finish.
I mean, there's a reason why LeBron never did all of that when he was with the Miami Heat or the Cleveland Cavaliers in the second run, or with them, or with the Lakers at that, because he had better teammates to have lighten that load.
And he still lost. So now what?
Okay, every player loses. So
no.
I'm not saying nobody don't.
He talking about the finals. Jordan undefeated.
Well, I got Jordan over him.
No, I know, but I had a question though when y'all finish. I just want to chime in when y'all finish.
You got it, Dia. You got it.
Hey, Tony, you made a point, and I feel I could see that. But Tony, I got a question though. When you lead in, like you said, the points and assists, rebounds, and all that, but is that not hurting your team? Because my thing is, if you're not allowing your big men to get rebounds, you're not allowing your guards to play, make and facilitate, then you're suppressing their abilities. But I want to know this. If you're going to do all of that, why you don't go ahead and close the deal? Like, why does somebody else have to step up and close the deal? Because again, if your game plan, I'm not saying you, I'm speaking in general. If this player's game plan is to get the points, the rebounds, the assists, the steals, the blocks, well, your teammates are not getting a rhythm. So logically, how can you expect someone to just step up in the fourth quarter? I'm like, okay, hey, you take over. Bro, you ain't even got me in rhythm. So I'm want to know, like, how come he can't just go on and seal the deal, but he got to get all the points, rebounds, assists, and steals? What's your theory on that?
Westbrook do all that shit and hasn't won yet. So you see how we look at him.
Okay, what?
That's a good question. Hold on.
Can I respond?
Hold on. Time out. That is a fire question, D.A. I'm gonna probably need you to reiterate that one. You basically saying if he has to do everything, then oh my goodness, hold on. If he has to do everything and get all of the points, rebounds, assists, and steals and stats, why can't he just go ahead and close the deal? Damn.
Okay, can I respond?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. The reason why
he never won despite doing all that, it's the exact same reason why no player can win by themselves. I mean, if you look throughout NBA history, why do you think Kobe or Lamar or Michael never did that? I mean, when you look,
can I chime in on that?
Hold on, right quick.
Okay,
I got a question. I got a question right after you.
But because when a player has to do that much, it just means that either his teammates wasn't good enough to help carry that load. Because again, there's a reason why.
I disagree.
There's a reason why he never did that with Miami or his second stint in Cleveland or with the Lakers. And I'll give you an example. Look at Westbrook. All those years he averaged a triple double. Why do you think he never led to anything?
I agree. I'm with you.
During the times he had all those triple doubles, he was on bad teams.
But we're talking about championship level players.
Are you only referencing 2018 and 2007 when you're saying this? Are those the only two teams you're referencing when you say he led in all these stats?
No, I'm talking about it was in 09.
So you're talking about 09 when they finals. We're talking about the finals.
You talking about when they lost to Orlando?
I'm talking about when he did that throughout the season. I'm not just talking about the season.
Oh, okay. So Tom, so is this safe to say that that's not a winning style of basketball then? Like when you got to go out there and lead in all the categories and you can't close the deal?
It's not a winning style of basketball, but a lot of factors goes into winning.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
But I agree that's not a winning style of basketball.
Okay. Well,
Tom, not as much going to winning as y'all put it sometime, man.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean,
a lot does have to go into winning.
Tony, hold on. So Tony, so if that's not a winning style of basketball, and then he basically went to Miami on a team that organization already won a chip with D Wade. So D Wade and them, they already know how to win. How, like, if he goes there and just 1 year before that, you just said he wasn't playing a winning style of ball. When did he actually really learn how to do that? If he kept teaming up with guys that you already knew was going to be able to win, because then after you had D Wade, you team up with Kyrie Irving, who was basically the best shot creator and the best guard in the league as far as breaking down the defense. So everything that you're not going to be able to do, he's going to be able to do that. So I don't think that LeBron ever actually learned how to play a winning style of basketball, because even when he didn't have Kyrie, he was bad again, swept in the finals.
Okay, here's my reply to that.
No, I wasn't really finished yet, because he was bad again, swept in the finals, and he didn't have to play no superstars en route to the finals. So you're supposed to win. And also he had a 50-win team with an all-star on it, Kevin Love, who was a finals champion, had a whole bunch of finals experience at that time already. So that team still had a lot going on for it. And then when he goes to the Lakers, remember, he missed the playoffs.
Yeah, he got hurt.
Right? No. Hold on. I'm saying, so when he goes to the Lakers, he got hurt and he came back and he said he was going to activate playoff mode, 0 dark 30. And then he missed the playoff. Hold on.
What he said
hold on. I was about to say real quick, he missed the playoffs, and then he actually had to get the best big man in the league. So it seemed like every time he hits adversity, he has to call on somebody else to kind of clean up the job for him. How did he ever actually learn how to play winning style ball? And can we? And my question to you is this: can we put him in the top 10 if he never actually learned how to beat a man on his own team? Because remember, I actually think now I'm coming to realization is that LeBron James is a number 2 option.
Okay, well, here's my response to that. First of all, no player can win by themselves. Every player that won a championship had either a great number 2 or a great team overall. I mean, if you look at an example, look at Michael Jordan. He had Scottie Pippen, who was the best all-around player in the league. And in the second three-peat, he had the best. Let me finish. He also had one of the best, if not the best, defender in the league in Dennis Rodman. He also had the best 6-man in the league in Tony Kukoc. And then when you had Kobe, for example, he had the best big man in the league in Shaquille O'Neal, and he arguably had one of the best big men in Paul Gasol.
I mean, you're not answering my question.
But if you do it your way,
I'm saying, Tony, you're not answering my question. I'm asking you about LeBron James' style of play. Is it conducive to winning? Everybody that you name, I'm not disagreeing with the fact they had good teammates. But
exactly.
Hold on. But I'm not talking about their teammates. I'm talking about the fact that LeBron never learned how to actually win based on his game and close a deal, and he needed somebody else to do that for him. Everybody else you named was closing a deal on their team. Yeah, they had a good team. No, hold on. I'm saying, yeah, they had a good team, and then when LeBron James had a good team, he still had other guys closing the deal, and sometimes he would still lose to them teams that you're talking about. And what I'm saying to you is that when Kobe and guys like Mike was in position that LeBron James was in on Cleveland the first time. Because in the first time he had the best record in the league and with the coach of the year, and he was the MVP. And his second guy was giving you the 18 points a game, just like everybody else second option.
He never
Just like
had good
Jordan. Hold on.
coaching though. He never had good
No, I'm
coaching.
saying no.
Mike
No,
Brown
he
was
did.
coach of the year. Is Mike
LeBron is
Brown not
second.
a good coach?
That's my point, Crunch. That's my point. He had coach of the year.
Right.
That's my point.
Right. But they'll tell you,
LeBron is second coaches.
no, but like they'll tell you that he ain't had no coaching.
Hey, so why Darvin Ham in post game interviews begging Mike Brown to tell him his plays before they run it?
Facts. I had screenshotted that. Facts.
Well, if Mike Brown not a good coach, why is Darvin Ham saying?
And I think Darvin Ham threw shots at LeBron, bro. I was straight seeing that, bro. He's throwing shots at LeBron because he's giving praise to Mike Brown.
Hey, let me know when y'all finish because I think I lagged.
Can I ask a question, Crunch? Can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
All right, so after D Rose goes down with his injury, right? After 2011, right? Who is the best point guard in the East?
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, that's Kyrie, no question.
In the East, who is the best power forward in the East during that time?
Kevin Love.
Kevin
Love, because KG didn't even make another All NBA team after their finals run.
Yeah. All right, so I don't know the brother's name who stated this, but you tried to make it seem like he was going into these battles with no help. But he's had the two best players essentially at their position.
Hey, Pluto, don't forget Kevin Love finished one. I think he finished second in MVP to Kevin Durant, and he was third. No, he was third in MVP. He was second in PER. The year KD won MVP.
DA and Pluto, I think that it's debatable.
But as I said earlier,
no, hold on, Tony. I was about to say, my bad, Tony. I think it's debatable that he had the second and third best players on the court at any given time. Like, because Kyrie and Kevin Love, if you think about it, any team that they playing against, what guy on that team is low-key even better than either one of those guys? Because remember when he played the Hawks, I think Kyrie better than everybody on the Hawks, and I think Kevin Love is better than everybody on the Hawks. Because remember, in Minnesota, he was a top 10 player in the league. So everybody
better than everybody on the Hawks and the Raptors.
Yeah, and the Raptors. You like everywhere you go, you good, and you just got to come through and dunk on everybody and get 27 points, 30 points. It's gonna be easy. And then Kyrie Irving gonna close it out anyway. Now he did have that game winner in Chicago. That was tough. But I mean, golly, dog, it's like, you don't have no adversity. You don't have none. No adversity, dog. Then in Miami, the first time, D Wade averaging 30 against the Celtics.
Crunch, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Did Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, did they win championships without at least a top 5 player in the league?
Did Shaq do that?
Yes. Hold on. Yes, he did.
Yeah. Scotty wasn't even an all-star in 91.
He wasn't an all-star in 98 neither.
Yeah,
but he was in his first three-peat.
Yeah, and Pau Gasol wasn't top 5.
No, he wasn't. No. Scotty was not an all-star in their first championship.
I said
that's going against an experienced Lakers.
No. Yeah, 3-peat. But I'm saying, bro, this your first time in the championship, and Scotty was not an all-star that year. That's very seldom that a player like Michael Jordan on that caliber, superstar, can win their first finals without another superstar.
That's like
you also have to remember against the team that he played against.
What is that? They had 2 top 75 players.
You talking about the Lakers?
Yeah, Magic Johnson was second in MVP voting. He was 31.
MVP.
Even though James Worthy was injured.
No, but hold on, Tony.
No. James Worthy missed one game. He missed one game.
Hold on, y'all, real quick, y'all. Hold on, because Tony, you asked about the top 5 thing, but I don't even think at that time that, first of all, I don't think Scotty or Pau Gasol was top 5 in the league. So Scotty, I agree with.
No, Pau definitely.
I'm talking about throughout their careers.
But you got to talk about
you asked me. Hold on, you asked me
that year the year they win that shit they talking about.
Yeah, I'm saying that they showed the ability to do it without a top 5 player.
Yeah, I'm saying they've won championships without at least a top 5 player in their careers.
Well, no, yeah, but they've also won without them though. That's the point. No, Tony, I'm not disagreeing.
Right.
Yes, they have won. Like Kobe. Yes, he did win with Shaq. But bro, respectfully, Pau was never a top 70. He was never a top 5 player before he got to LA. And the only reason why he was possibly considered that was because of Kobe's impact. Now I'm talking about Scotty. We seen how Jordan had to build Scottie up. Now, if you want to say that Scottie was a top 5, at what year would you say that? Because I don't see Scottie being better than Clyde. He ain't better than Hakeem. He ain't better than Barkley. He ain't better than Malone. He ain't better than Gary Payton.
None of those people as first options.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say Clyde, especially in the 90s.
Clyde went to the chip. Yo, Clyde, you remember Clyde went to the chip when they lost to the Pistons.
I'm talking about after that. I'm talking about after that.
No, Clyde, he took them to 2 championships in the first three-peat. So Clyde went to the finals twice. So Pippen went better than Clyde at that point.
I would say about
Hey, Tony, I got a question. Tony, I got a question.
Go ahead.
All right, in the 1991 finals, which team do you think was deeper, the Lakers or the Bulls?
From an overall team perspective, I would say the Bulls.
From an overall team, starters, bench, who is the deeper team, the Bulls or the Lakers?
I would say the Bulls.
Now, what? So you think Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Horace Grant, and whoever else they had on the bench, John Paxson, all them dudes, you think that's better than Magic, James Worthy, Sam Perkins, Vlade Divac, Byron Scott, Asa Green off the bench, and Michael Cooper off the bench? Like, you think that's better than all them dudes that they had over there in LA?
Yes, now I'll tell you why. Because obviously by 92, Jordan was already.
We talking about 91. 91.
Okay, 91. By that point, Jordan was already considered the best player in the league by that point. 2, Scottie Pippen was coming into his own. 3, Horace Grant was arguably one of the best defensive power forwards in the league, as well as one of the best rebounders. And on top of that, I would say they had a better coach in Phil Jackson. And also, when you factor in that James Worthy was injured during that series, yes, all around, I would say that Bulls team was better.
He missed one game. No, family, he missed one.
When one of your key players,
we got to tell the truth. He missed one game.
Okay, but he was still injured. If one of your best players on your team is injured, even for one game, that could be crucial.
All right. Well, now here's my other question.
That's true. Yeah.
And the fact that they blew them out in
but the Bulls were already up though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, the fact that they blew them out in 5 games just shows that the team overall was better, because it wasn't like that.
Or did it show that Michael Jordan was better?
It wasn't like the Lakers just pushed them to 7 games.
Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony, did you know Jordan was also injured? He came down on Sam Perkins' foot in game 2, so he was dealing with an injury too. He just fought through it.
Yeah, but he wasn't out of the game like James Worthy was.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, for Jordan to still be compromised to a degree, like, I feel like it equaled out the playing field. Jordan was he was a supremely better player at that time.
All right, so Tony.
Like I said, I said by 91, Jordan was already considered the best player in the league.
All right, so Tony, here's my other question. In 2015, when LeBron has Kyrie Irving, which we just established is one of the best point guards in his conference, and maybe even the league, LeBron is considered the best player in the world. Kevin Love is considered the best rebounder in the league. He's a forward that can stretch the floor to the 3. They're being coached by David Blatt, who's known for all these EuroLeague champions, and he has all this experience. Is that not similar?
Are you comparing? Are you comparing them to the Warriors that they faced in the finals? Are you saying are the Cleveland better than that Warriors team? Is that what you're asking?
I'm comparing that team and coach to exactly how you just stated how the Bulls and Phil Jackson were. Is that not comparable?
I mean, if you're asking were they a better team than the Warriors in 2015, then yeah, I would say they're fully healthy. Yeah, they were better than the Warriors.
Well, I'm asking if the Cleveland Cavaliers are comparable to the 91 Bulls in that aspect of they have the best player, they have one of the best guards, and they have the best guard in the conference, one of the best guards in the league. They have the best rebounding forward in the league, who, like DA just stated, was top 3 MVP voting the year before. Is that not comparable to the 91 Bulls with Michael Jordan?
Hell no. That's better than the Bulls. They never had players with them type of accolades.
Well, are you judging just from a team's perspective or just by
we're just talking teams.
The whole team,
I'm just talking teams right now.
Man for man on the roster.
Thank you, bro. It's like, thank you, bro.
Okay, let's look at the team overall. The Bulls had the best defense in the league. They were like about top 10 offense in the league. They have a better coach. So overall, I would say the Bulls is better.
No. David Blatt was actually a better coach than Phil Jackson at that point in time.
Oh yeah, he was because David Blatt had like 5 or 6 Euro titles. Yeah, he was. I forgot about that.
Yeah, because Phil Jackson hadn't won nothing at that point.
Okay, but it was Phil Jackson innovation and the way he was able to coach egos.
Well, hold on, Tom. Phil Jackson did play a part, but we got to give Tex Winters props because he's the one who created the triangle. Phil Jackson,
no doubt about it.
Right,
no doubt about it. But there's a reason why Phil Jackson is considered one of the best coaches in NBA history, not just because of his X's and O's.
Yeah, because of the psychological.
I actually looked it up.
Yo, wait, can I say something real quick?
No, hold on.
Go ahead.
I had to respond to Tony. The Bulls actually didn't have the best defense in the league. It was the San Antonio Spurs. The Bulls was like the Bulls were like 7th, 8th that year in defense in 1991. It was the Spurs who had the best defense. That's all I want to say for real.
And to add on to that, you just told me.
What's the best offense?
Hey, don't forget about AA, y'all.
I got one more thing.
Yeah, the Bulls had the best offense. Yeah, the Bulls had the best offense, but they were I think it was a top 10 defense.
All right, I just got one more thing, and I'm gonna let AA hop in. So you just told me that the 2015 Cavaliers was a better team than the 2015 Warriors, right?
Yeah. And the what Warriors?
Than the 2015 Warriors.
Okay. I can hear you. All right.
Yeah. If both teams are fully healthy, I would say that the Cavs are better.
Okay, but the Cavs had the 3rd offense in the league and the 18th defense in the league. And the Warriors was top 3 in both. They had the best offense in the league and the top 3 defense. So even with those numbers that you're using to define who's better, who's not, you still chose LeBron. So what was the excuse when they lost?
But again, I also said with the Chicago Bulls, they had the best player in the league, they had the better coach, and they also had the best.
But how they had a better coach? You ain't proved that yet.
Based off his performance throughout the season.
Yo, why don't any of LeBron? Let me say this real quick. Why doesn't any of LeBron coaches get this much credit when they win championships?
Yeah,
it's only with Jordan now. We give everybody else credit for winning except him.
Well, because I never said that LeBron James had bad coaches.
Tony, remember David Blatt was up 2-1 against the Warriors when his team was
at the crib. That next game was at the crib too. They could have won. They won that. They had 3-1.
But again, I've never said that LeBron had bad coaches.
No,
I've said that he had good coaches.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to go to the standards. You said that he did better throughout the season. I mean, based on how he played for the season. So I'm going to go to the standards.
Yeah, 91, the Bulls was the best. I think they was the number 1 seed. They had like 62 wins.
Yeah, no, they came out of nowhere. Like pretty much the 91 Bulls were similar to the 2015 Warriors.
So, I remember when LeBron had
69. Wait. Hold on, Tony. Can I ask you something, Tony?
Go ahead.
You said LeBron had bad coaching, all right, in Cleveland when he was in Cleveland the first time?
I never said he had bad coaching. I've said LeBron James had good coaches. I'm not with the narrative of LeBron having bad coaches. I've said he had good coaches.
He's trying to say he didn't say it.
No, Crunch. I think he.
Wait a minute. Have I
did say he had good coaches?
Did I not say that LeBron James had good coaches?
Yeah, no. I heard him say that. Yeah, but what AA was asking was like, how come the coaches don't get the credit? But no, I did say he had good coaching.
Thank you, DA.
Hey,
no, you're good.
All I'm saying is all the metrics you're using to justify Michael Jordan winning, LeBron had the same metrics and still lost.
Yeah, that's
I'm
why
trying to get down to your reasoning.
The Cavs won 66 games in 09. So you say the Bulls had this and that because they won 61 wins. I mean the Cavaliers won 66 games in 09 and they had the coach of the year. So really, I mean, they was picked to win the championship that year too.
That was the puppet commercial season, right?
But I think in 09 the Lakers would have won. Even if the Cavaliers
but if
the Lakers were winning 09, no doubt.
Yeah, but look,
Kobe was on the list.
If the Lakers would have won though, wouldn't that just prove that Kobe is better than LeBron? Just how it happened with Magic and Jordan. So then if that's the case, like why we still put LeBron past Kobe?
Well, you can't really judge who's better between who just because of one player played against each other. Because
no, but what about the fact that he beat the same team LeBron lost to, and then he did the same thing a year after that.
Okay, that's 2 series.
Yeah, but no.
These are series to get to the chip.
No,
these aren't regular scenarios. This is what you get paid for. This Crunch is talking about series you get paid for.
Yeah, and then you got to factor this in too. Remember, they had the Sprite commercials, so they was building it up. Kobe versus LeBron. Remember, like they had the little puppets.
Let me ask you a question.
And then Tony, okay, go ahead.
Let me ask you a question, Crunch. Who do you have ranked higher, Will Chamberlain or Bill Russell?
Well, me personally, I got Will Chamberlain over Bill Russell, but
I got Bill over Will. But go ahead.
But me personally, I don't have Bill Russell on the same tier as Will Chamberlain as far as superstar numbers. Whereas Kobe and LeBron, I look at them as the best players on their team. I look at Bill Russell as like arguably other times there was players that was better than him because of his numbers. So,
but Bill Russell was the best player on the team, and he had.
But what was the narrative? What was the narrative surrounding Bill Russell and Will Chamberlain?
No, but I was gonna say we disagree on that part about Bill Russell. I don't think he was the best player on his team.
Oh my
wasn't the narrative around Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain was that Bill Russell was the ultimate team player and Wilt Chamberlain was selfish? Wasn't that the narrative?
No, that's the truth.
Bill Russell played
if you look at I agree with the sentiment. Like if you look at Bill Russell as the best player on the team, I do agree that Elijah has to stay consistent to where you got to put Bill Russell over Wilt. And it's not even that I don't think he was the best player. I just think by him not being the best scorer, that's what it is. I'm looking at the fact that Kobe and LeBron was the number one scoring options, and Bill Russell wasn't.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And that's why they asked the question was, is LeBron's play of basketball conducive to winning? But Tony, or does he play the selfish style basketball similar to Wilt Chamberlain?
But Tony, check it though real quick because I know you got to respond. I can see why somebody would have Wilt Chamberlain over Bill Russell based off the question you asking, but this is my reason why. Because Wilt Chamberlain actually is the only center to have an assist title. He's got 11 rebound titles and he's got 7 scoring titles. So, and I'm not saying this to you, but the people who love stats, I always ask them, why y'all don't put Wilt into the conversation? Because he got better stats than LeBron. But I just want to throw that out there. That's all.
Yeah. But why? I've said this to Crunch. Let me say this. I've said this to Crunch before, but I always say that LeBron James is a modern day Wilt Chamberlain. Just a guy with
you right there with me then, bro. Yeah, you right there with me because I say that all the time on TikTok.
I got them right next to each other.
And why don't we say Wilt's to go, y'all? Because he what?
Because he didn't win. He lost to Bill Russell.
Exactly.
Negative finals record.
God, that's all this shit comes down to. Everybody always say, nah, you can't say championships. That's what everything comes down to. I don't care how long your argument goes. It comes down to, but did he win?
Yep.
Well, let me ask a question to the guy who just said that.
Go ahead, Tom.
No, to the guy who just said, where do you have Bill Russell ranked?
Oh, I got him 6th on my list.
No, I'm talking about the other guy who's talking about championships.
Okay.
Oh, he asked me?
I mean, he's in the top 10 somewhere at the bottom 5. The bottom 10. He's there like 8, 9, or 10 maybe.
So his championships don't mean that much.
I mean, they do, but I don't want to sound disrespectful, but I don't put when you put the team that he had around him in the era that it's in. I can't give that much stock to that era. You know what I'm saying? I won't discredit it, but again, when you don't even it's 7, 8 teams getting to the playoffs is different. You had 7, 8 Hall of Famers on your team, the Sam Jones, the
John Havlicek.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I don't put that much stock. Like he got 11.
Okay, well, let me go and let you in on something. Well, first of all those Hall of Famers and Bill Russell didn't have no 7 or 8 Hall of Famers playing like in one season. At most, he probably had like about 4 Hall of Famers.
True,
which is probably the same amount of Hall of Famers as was Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain,
you factor in the 76ers. And also, Wilt Chamberlain is arguably the first person who actually played on the super team with the Lakers.
So hold on.
We have Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, Elgin Baylor. That's
Can I respond to that real quick?
Elgin Baylor retired.
No, hold on. Can I respond to that?
No. He was there the first
year.
He
was there. He was there mid-season. He retired before they finished.
He retired the next season after Will Chamberlain was there, but he was there. All three of those players was there.
Yo, can I respond to that?
And despite playing on the super team, he still lost to Bill Russell.
No.
That was in 1969.
So that leads back to Crunch question. Is Curry ahead of LeBron?
No, hold on. You ain't finna do that, bro. Hold on. No, hold on, Tony. Because I think people always skip over the fact that when Wilt Chamberlain had that team on Philly, he actually beat Bill Russell the first time when he averaged a triple double.
What happened the next season?
That's Crunch right. Yeah, they won in '67.
Yeah, I'm not
saying no. You skipping? No, I'm saying I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? You skipped over it. It's cool. I'm saying so he averaged a triple double against Bill Russell when he averaged a 30-point triple double. So I know that he did have them Hall of Famers on the team when he got it, but I'm saying at first, if I'm not mistaken, he didn't always have those teammates though, right? Because didn't he have to I'm not really 100% sure, but he had to team up with them guys. Like he had to get help later on but Bill Russell always had that help on his team.
Yeah, he always had it might not have been all at once, but his whole career he had Hall of Famers around.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me
Will finally got it by him playing like that. I think that proves right there because Bill Russell never was going to average. He was going to average monster rebounds, but he wasn't going to give you the 30 with it like how Wilt was. And then later on, Wilt, when he did have Jerry West, I agree with you on that. But then, I give him credit for winning and playing the Bill Russell type of style later on with Jerry West. So he was able to do it both ways. So it just, it shows yeah.
So let me ask this question. Crunch. You said that Bob Koozie was the best player on that team. How come he never won a championship leading his own team without Bill Russell? If he was,
I didn't say that.
No, you flat out said that you don't think Bill Russell was the best player on this team. At first, hold
on. I said it was other players. I don't think Bill Russell was the best player, but I didn't say Bob Koozie was. But I'm gonna go ahead and use Bob Koozie for example, right? So
who was then? Who was?
No, hold on. I'm gonna use Bob Koozie.
Okay.
So Bill Russell rookie year, right? Didn't Bob Koozie win the MVP of the league?
Did he win?
No, hold on. I'm asking you, right? So hold on. If you win the MVP of the league, you're not the best player in the league.
No, the best players in the league don't always. Just because you win the MVP doesn't mean that you're the best player in the league. Because
does that mean he's one of the best players in the league?
Yeah, he's one of the best, but not the best.
I actually see that because I don't think Steve Nash was better than Kobe when he won that second.
Exactly.
So I see that.
So let's look at the year.
Steve Nash was better than Kobe.
There's a difference between the anomaly and what usually happens.
For sure.
1957, right? Hold on. So in 1957, who do you think was better than Bob Koozie?
I would say Bill Russell.
But I'm saying Bill Russell was a
teammate.
Hold on. Bill Russell was a rookie and he didn't even win a rookie of the year. Somebody on the Celtics won a rookie of the year. It wasn't even Bill Russell.
That don't mean he wasn't the best player.
Oh my gosh, man. This man.
We love giving underdogs so much credit. Like we root for the underdog a little too much sometimes, man.
Okay, well let me ask both of y'all this question. Again, how come Bob Cousy couldn't win a championship without Bill Russell?
Because you got I think
away somebody.
Despite all the bringing the modern game,
how come he couldn't do it?
You know how many players we can use that way, bro?
No. He said because he's trying to big up Bob Cousy. How come Bob Cousy couldn't lead a team to win a championship?
Because that wasn't a point guard's job back then.
No.
A lot like that back then. Even
if he's the best player,
it was set up. It
wasn't.
Hold on.
Bob Cousy's not turned into John Morant.
Hey, Tony,
didn't you just say that everybody need good players on their team?
Hey, wait.
Exactly. I'm using y'all logic against y'all.
When did Bob Cousy leave?
Wait, Tony, I see your point. I see what you're asking.
When did Bob Cousy even leave the Celtics?
But wait, hold on. But Double A, he said, hold on. Double A said something that's actually facts. You played through the big man back then. So I see where you're coming from. Don't get me wrong, I do. But that really and I'm gonna give you another example. Look at Oscar Robertson. When he was getting the points, steal 6 rebounds, much like LeBron. He couldn't get to the finals till what? He had to sacrifice his game when he got with Kareem. But no, I see what you're saying though. What did Bob Cousy do? But what Double A said, that was the culture. You played through the big man.
Okay, well, that's great. But if we're talking about going to the finals, how many times has Jerry West been to the finals without a big man?
I think once.
Yeah,
Well,
but he
see,
Without a
didn't.
big man?
yeah,
Oh,
but
hold on, but he didn't lead them to a
Without a big man?
championship.
he
He
had
didn't lead
Elgin
them to a
Baylor.
championship though.
Right. He
You
had
said,
Elgin Baylor too.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
but
before.
Jerry
That
West
ain't
was
no
the
big
best player
man.
on that team.
Oh
No.
yeah, no doubt. You're right about that. He was the best player.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Time out. Wait, wait, wait,
Tony,
wait. No, no, no.
Tony.
Hold
Oh,
on,
go
bro.
ahead,
Hold on.
Crunch. Go
Hold on,
ahead, Crunch.
Tony. Hold
Go
on.
ahead, Crunch.
Tony, hold on, bro. Hold on. See, you flip flopping, bro.
No.
Hold on,
I was
hold on. Jerry West had Will Chamberlain on his team when he won the championship, right? And what did you just say?
I said
You said he was the best player on the team.
I said again. How many times did Jerry West go to the finals without a big man?
Isn't
No,
Jerry
bro.
West
No,
I
one and
didn't
bro,
say
nine?
bro.
anything about
Hold
winning.
on.
Hold
Isn't
on,
Jerry
bro.
West
Hold
one
on.
and
No,
nine in
hold
the
on,
finals?
bro. Hold on, bro. You did. Hold on. First of all, we was talking about Bob Cousy. You was talking about winning. So what I'm saying is that Jerry West, he didn't win when he was doing that.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
Tony.
And then,
Oh,
and
go
then,
ahead, Tony.
and
I
then when
was
he had Will
I was
Chamberlain, hold on. And then when he had Will Chamberlain, I mean, excuse me, when he finally won the championship is when he had Will Chamberlain.
yeah,
And
I
and
know.
even though he was the best player on his team, I'm trying to argue that Bob Cousy was the best player on his team
Sticking
when he
out
had
there.
Bill Russell.
What do you base that on?
Hold on, I was about to tell you that. I was trying to chime in. He averaged 21 points, so he led the team in scoring. He was tied with Bill Sharman for leading the team in scoring, right? So he led.
Okay.
So he hold on. So he averaged more points than Bill Russell.
Okay.
He averaged 8 assists, so he led the team in assists. He averaged more assists than Bill Russell. So he
Okay.
averaged more points and assists than Bill Russell. Bill Russell averaged more rebounds than Koozie. And that's it.
Okay,
Right?
so here's my
I
response
got
to
I
And
that.
got something to follow that up with
Well,
after he
here's my
responds.
Hey,
well,
Pluto, let me rap after you.
okay,
also,
well,
yeah, also
All right.
also he
okay,
was
well,
more efficient. He was
okay,
more
so
efficient. Also, yeah.
okay, so basically, all you just said was Bob Cousy was better because he was a better scorer and a better passer. I can easily reply that
No,
Bill Russell.
no,
I,
no, no, no,
no,
no,
no, no, no. Let me
no,
respond,
bro.
Crunch.
You're not about
Let
to
me
put words in my mouth, though.
let me respond.
No, hold on,
See,
hold on.
you
I'll
always
let you
trying to cut
respond
me
when we
up
get it
when I'm
right.
about to
Hold on.
cook you.
I'm not about to let you create a narrative on what I said
I'm not creating a narrative.
because you
I'm about to
hold
explain.
on, bro. Hold on. Bob Cousy was the MVP of the league. He averaged 21 points. He was a better scorer. He averaged 8 assists. He led the whole team in scoring. I mean, excuse me, in scoring and in assists, right? And he was more efficient than Bill Russell. Also, is what I'm saying to you. On top of the MVP,
You just flat out. You just basically said what I just said. You basically saying that he was a better scorer, which he was, and he was a better passer.
and he
And
won
that
the MVP.
okay, Bill Russell got 5 MVPs.
Oh
But
no,
anyway,
but we talking about that season. See, this what I mean, bro.
but
Don't move the goalposts on me, bro. Just stay
no,
with me.
no.
All I
But
need you to do,
but
hold on.
again,
I'm just saying, I just
but
need you to keep it
again,
100, bro. If you're gonna say what I said, right? Can you
you
just keep it
keep
100 on what I
saying
said?
that Bob Cousy
But I'm
was the.
just saying, no, Tony. I'm just saying, if you're gonna like list what I said like that, though, can you keep it 100 for the audience, though, so they can know what I said for real? Don't try to make it seem like I only said one thing, right? When I really said more that you leaving out.
Okay, well let's clarify something. Let's clarify something.
Hey, don't
Do you
forget about Pluto, y'all.
okay? Crunch. Do you think Bob Cousy was better than Bill Russell for just that one season?
For that season, yes.
Only that one season. Is that what
That
you're
was
saying?
Bill Russell rookie season, bro. What?
No, I just want to clarify because Bob Cousy played with Bill Russell for like until 1963.
And we
Right.
talking
You're
about
talking
that
about
season. We talking
1960.
Season.
about that
We
season.
talking about that season.
So just that particular season.
No, right now we talking about that season.
Okay, that's what I just said. So just that particular season. Okay, so I can also say that Bill Russell, he was obviously a better defender, better rebounder, better transition player, better post player. He was also
Who was giving him the
actually
ball in transition?
I would say that
Wait
he
a
was
minute. Wait a minute. So all right. So hold on. So how's he a better transition player?
because when he operated during his defense, because he was the anchor of that defense. He speed the game up with his defense when they bring the ball up down the court.
Hey, Tony, are you talking about like how he could go like from the free throw line and block shots too?
No, yeah.
I'm talking-
Well, I know that he would start the transition breaks, but Bob Cousy was the best point guard in the league, and he had the better handles. He was fast in the open court with the ball in his hand, and he was passing to everybody.
Whoa. Did you just say Bob Cousy was the best point guard in the league?
In 1957? Yeah,
He was better than Jerry West?
Jerry West is shooting guard.
Was he?
And
No, I
Yes.
think I don't know.
We all know Jerry
was,
West. Jerry West was like the first combo guard.
Yeah, I'm finna say he was interchangeable, but I think he played majority point guard though. I think.
But Jerry West. No, I looked it up. Jerry West wasn't in the league.
He wasn't in the league. Okay.
Yeah, no, he came in the league in 1960.
Yep.
So that's why I was trying to say, yeah.
Okay, Jerry West wasn't there.
So Bob Cooley was doing this, man. He was pretty much Showtime Celtics. He was the best passer in the league and all that. And he was the MVP. Now this Bill Russell rookie season. Now, obviously, if you want to say that Bill Russell turned the corner later, but I'm looking at it. He pretty much Bill Russell rookie stats. He pretty much that's what he was doing his whole career: 14 points, 20 rebounds.
Okay, but again, you can't judge Bill Russell based off how many points he scored because of.
No, I understand that.
Okay, but just because you're not the best player on the team doesn't make you not the best player.
No, but I'm saying, but we can't fault Bill. Somebody got some background noise.
Oh my!
But we can't fault Bill Russell. I mean, we can't fault Bob Cooley for actually being versatile on the offensive end and being able to do more things. Because just because Bill Russell isn't that much of a scorer, if I'm looking at Bob Cooley and he can score and he can pass and he's more efficient than Bill Russell, I can't really hold that against him.
Have we ever said a rookie is better than the MVP of the league, bro?
Yeah, like come on.
Wilt did it. I think he was an MVP as a rookie.
But I'm just saying, have we ever said
he actually won the MVP?
MVP is a rookie is better than an MVP?
Yeah, like.
Oh no, I see what Pluto's saying. No, I don't think so.
Okay,
I see what he's saying.
Let me ask a question to everybody that's on the panel.
Yeah.
Who brought more value to that team, Bob Cousy or Bill Russell?
In 1957, it probably was Bob Cousy.
It's Bob Cousy.
Depends on what you value too.
Well, no, he won MVP. He was the most valuable player in the league.
Was Bill Russell even in the race
wait
in
a minute.
1957?
Wait a minute. What was they? Hey, Crunch, check their defensive rating before he got there and then when he got there.
The team.
Crunch, why you do that? I'm gonna get my question out the way. I'm gonna get my question out the way. Since why you doing that? Tony. Yeah. Was your question? I'm just asking. Was your question about Jerry West? Did you ask? Did he make the finals without a big man?
Yeah, without a great big man, because he was the best player on that team.
Like just make the finals, right? You're not talking about winning the finals, just making it.
Yeah, just making it. Because I said that because somebody else brought up making the finals as an impact of winning. That's why I said that.
Okay, so not Bill Russell. Jerry West made the finals in 62, 63, 65, 66, 68. Can you name me his centers on those teams? These big men on those teams?
I don't know off the top of my head.
That's a Malik question right there.
Yo, what up, Malik?
What up,
dog?
Yo, DA, I looked it up, but the database don't go back to 1956.
Oh, that's a great question.
Okay.
And Malik, I want to ask you real quick, Malik.
Yeah,
the stream. No, because I want to let y'all continue on what y'all was talking about. The stream was. I just want to tell Malik the stream is about what Shaq said though, about how Shaq said that nobody is scared of LeBron James.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's my question. Whenever y'all finish, I was gonna bring it up.
Pluto can continue though. Pluto.
Yeah.
I mean, he already answered it. He couldn't even think of the name of the center on the team when Jerry West was making all in finals. So that discredits his point to that.
That's why I hate when people bring up these old guys.
How did this discredit my point? I've said he was the best player on the team.
You can't.
Your point was that he did not make the finals without a great big man. And
hey, Double A, you got an
iPhone. Definitive statement.
Yeah.
Get it, dog.
Hey, Double A, drop. Put your number in the chat, man. I'm gonna add you to our group. Go ahead, or my fault, Anthony. Go ahead, my fault.
Okay, let me ask the guy a question. Name the top 5 big men on that in the league during that time.
What time?
During the time.
In the 60s?
Willis Reed. So Willis Reed. You got Dolph Shays.
Will Chamberlain, Bill Russell,
but I'm missing Nate Thurman. I'm missing one though. It's another one.
Is it Bob?
Bob Pettit. Yeah,
Bob Pettit. Okay, I was thinking
Bob Pettit. Yeah.
And none of those players was with the Lakers.
None of them played with Jerry West. No.
Hey, who got check your
chat? So I asked the question again.
I'm finna add you, bro.
Did Jerry West play with when he went to the finals?
Hold on. He did have a good front court player.
He didn't play with one. That's my point. He didn't play with a great.
Exactly. Which is why I said Jerry West. He was the best player on the team. I said that to the point of just because you had just because you didn't have a great big man doesn't mean that you needed to play through the big man in order to go far. That's why I said that. Jerry West was an example that you didn't need a great big man to make deep postseason runs. Jerry West did that.
Well, the Celtics didn't play through Bill Russell though.
Yeah, he was not their scorer.
Yeah, shot.
Again, I just said. I was just saying
like
I just said that you didn't need to play through the big man to make deep postseason run. That's proving my point.
Right? No. I'm saying because because I believe that you was trying to say that Bob Cousy wasn't the best player on his team, and but it was guys like Jerry West that was able to do that where the big man wasn't the best player on their team and he was the best player. But I'm saying you can low-key argue. No, but I'm saying on the Celtics, they wasn't really running through Bob Cousy neither. They was more so running through Koozie. He was leading the team in scoring. and
how far did he get?
And he won a champion. He won a championship ring.
Championships.
Really, before Bill Russell?
No, see you talking about like why does it have to be before Bill Russell?
Hey, this dude, he a master.
Let me ask you.
Hey, Double A, I just added you to our group, bro.
Okay. Beast move, uncle.
Okay, let me ask you this: Did Bob Cousy even make the finals before Bill Russell got there?
Bro, why does it have to? Why? Hold on. So does he have an Elgin Baylor with him?
Okay, I'm waiting for it now.
No. You said
I'm asking you. Does he have? Because we comparing to Jerry West. So I'm saying, does he have an Elgin Baylor?
I said that Jerry West was the better player.
Bro, your logic is not linear, bro. You go from saying you need great teammates to you don't need the big man to this.
Hey, Tony, I kind of see what Pluto's saying. It's like, yeah, Jerry West was getting there, but ultimately Jerry West never won until Wilt got there, which is what Double A said earlier. You played through the big man.
And I never discredit that.
Gotcha. Okay.
I brought up the fact that you need great teams to win championships.
Right.
Okay.
To respond to what I said about LeBron having great teammates. Yes, I never denied that, but that still doesn't change the fact that Bill
Russell
still
need a great big man.
Had a dynasty.
Oh my bad, you was
lying. I didn't say that the team was trash, but he was the best player on that team.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to say that Bill Russell was trash. They low key like his impact on defense, though I do think led that team. But it just goes to show. I think that even though it just goes to show, excuse me, it goes against your logic though, because I feel as though you're trying to downplay the big man on the Lakers teams. But at the end of the day, like I don't know, man. You still got to run through the big man in some kind of way. Like the big man at that point in time, bro, because they play inside out.
Bob Pettit was like a scoring champion MVP. I don't think he went MVP. Scoring champ though. Dawshays, perennial all-star, all-league guy. Like,
okay. So I will ask this again. Out of the 8 teams that existed in the league, none of the top 5 big men was with the Lakers. Out of 8 teams.
No, I'm saying, what's your point though?
My point is that you didn't really need to have a great big man to make deep postseason runs. Now, you needed one to win a championship, yes. But you didn't need to run the offense through the big man because y'all talking about offense. But you didn't really need to run.
But I'm saying,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. We started with your logic on team records, and you ran from that.
No, I didn't.
Because you told me that the Bulls having 61 wins, they were the best team.
I also
LeBron team got 66 wins, and now it don't mean nothing.
I also said they had the best player, the better coach, the better.
And I said LeBron was the best player.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Hold on.
But again,
Tony, hold on real quick, Tony. Hold on real quick, Tony. Hold on real quick, Tony, because you be like a broken record because I can't keep up with it because you never really want to explain your takes. I've been asking you to prove why Phil Jackson was a better coach, but you couldn't do that. But
I'm being asked 20 questions by like 5 or 6 guys at the same time.
I'm saying, I've been asked you that, and I never really got an answer for that one. But I wanted to ask Malik. Hold on, bro. See, I'm saying even then when you just said that, you could have answered it for me, but it's that man, it's crazy, Tony. I thought you was my man, bro. You can't answer my questions. but I want to ask Malik.
What up, bro?
Malik, man. So Malik, what do you think about Shaquille O'Neal saying nobody's scared of LeBron? Why do you think nobody has a fear factor of LeBron James? What is it about him?
Ooh. Malik, be that guy. Speak the truth.
Be honest. Be honest.
Hey, bro, I just woke up from a nap, man.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hey, it's already hot. It's already hot.
Hey yo, Crunch, you gotta send me that. Yo, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I need that one.
Oh
Cause we
man.
ain't friends with that nigga no more for sure.
Oh man, this might be a long night, man.
Oh, bro.
Hey, speaking of this image, hey, shout out to Crunch. He the one pulled up. Shaq scoring 21 points in Game 5. He outscored LeBron against Boston in the playoff game.
Oh yeah, that was sad.
Hey, yeah, it's like I be trying to tell them though. I just was looking at it the other day. Shaq averaged 13 points that series, like 13 and a half points that series against Boston. And they say Shaq was washed up. But that's the same thing he averaged in the finals in 06. And D Wade still got it done.
D Wade got it done, exactly.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
man, we gonna just keep it simple and just understand. And I'm gonna go with what a lot of people say. You know, bro, he wanted to be liked. He wanted to be friendly with everybody, man.
Yeah.
That killer instinct, like
It's
he
non-existent.
like the homie. I'm gonna just give you a good example. He like the homie in basketball practice, like that's too cool, like where we too cool, where we like. It's like, but he kind of like, okay, so look, damn, I'm trying to give you the best one. This dude, he's the type of dude that'll let off of you in practice. You know what I'm saying? Like that won't guard up on you and like make you work hard, like for it. Like he'll be like that teammate that slack off in practice for you because you the homie. Like it won't make you look bad.
Yeah.
So when he in the games, man, like dude he be too friendly, man, smiling and shit. So nobody won't take you serious when you doing stuff like that, joking around. So it kind of, you know, too friendly.
Hey, can I get my take on that real quick?
I'm gonna say, like, you know, he just have to be more of a killer, bro. Especially when the moments came, like in that All-Star
Malik,
moment.
he can't be a killer when it's not in his DNA.
But it's just not in his DNA. So
yo,
man, it's a lot,
I think,
dog.
I think people seen him. People
it's
seen
a
him
lot.
lose. People seen him lose.
It's a lot.
So they saw the chinks in his armor. They saw the
let bro get his take off. Let bro get his take off on this.
Good. They seen LeBron lose, so they saw chinks in his armor. From whether it was Paul Pierce that was going at him, whether he, couldn't get past fucking who else they lose to?
Orlando.
They saw him lose to people that should have been inferior to him. So it was no need to fear him because they saw other people that they didn't think was that nice and beat him. So it was no reason to fear him because you like, yo, if fucking Dwight Howard could take him down, what the fuck I'm worried about? And we bust Dwight Howard ass every other moment play. When they see Mike, because that's what they was comparing him to.
I think it started like I'm telling you, like in practice, bro. I'm telling you, like them USA teams, them All-Star teams, he was goofing off. They didn't take that dude serious, bro.
Mike took that as a moment to say, yo, none of y'all can fuck with me. We don't never get to all be in one place at one time. But when we are, I will let you know we can't. None of y'all fuck with me. So when we leave here, the rest of these games, this shit is gonna continue from here.
Like this. LeBron ain't never looked at everybody.
Too,
it's like this, bro. LeBron ain't never looked at everybody and said, "I'm about to bust y'all ass today." You feel me? Like he out there like, "What's up, bros? Like, what we smoking today, nigga?" Like,
right. We seen somebody beat him 3 out of 4 times to win a chip. So we don't act like he's invincible because we saw somebody take him out in front of us in real time.
We saw somebody whoop his ass, and now he best friends with him.
It's almost like he went to the finals by
accident. Why I don't like shit like that, bro. It's just too much.
Like,
I wouldn't say it was by accident, Crunch. I would say
I was gonna say no for real. I think he low-key went to the finals by accident in 07. Because remember, teams that got hurt, it was no Ben Wallace, and then Gilbert Arenas and Caron Butler got hurt. So then he played the injured Wizards.
And Anton Jameson was still giving him buckets, bro.
Yeah. So if he does, because remember, so he goes there, but then he didn't go to the finals again after that.
Because the Detroit Pistons had traded away Ben Wallace, and see, this is something else we talked about.
To the Bulls, right?
They don't never mention that.
We talked about this on TikTok. Look at LeBron going against good to great elite rim protection. He struggles.
Horrible.
So Detroit don't have Ben Wallace, he beats them. But Orlando Magic, they got Dwight Howard. He loses. He go against the Boston Celtics.
Hey, and DA. when Ben Wallace gets to Cleveland, I believe the next year after he got traded to the Bulls, now Ben Wallace washed.
Yeah, I was about to say, I have to agree with that. If Detroit didn't trade away Ben Wallace, they would have beat the Cavs in 07.
Yeah, because when you got somebody anchoring your defense, it's going to allow your perimeter players to play
would have
more
been
aggressive.
a huge problem for LeBron like he was for Shaq.
Hey yo, that's why it's so crazy how Kobe beat the Nuggets in 09. Because remember they had Chauncey from the
but
Pistons.
They had Chauncey, they had Nene,
they
had
AI.
Birdman, Marcus Camby. Bro, they had some monsters over there.
Camby. Like, so they had a similar team to the Pistons. And what it was they had Melo now. And you know how they always say, Melo was supposed to be there. He was kind of cool with Chauncey already because he was supposed to play with them.
Yep.
So,
you got to remember Chauncey's a good true point guard. So he would have got Carmelo going with no problem. The way he was getting Richard Hamilton and
Kobe got
down there. 09, yo.
Kobe was down there banging with Melo, man. A shooting guard, banging with a small forward.
They would have won in 09 if they would have beat the Lakers 09, they would have won a championship.
Oh yeah, no doubt. They'd have won the chip.
I think they had a better team than the Lakers.
So Anthony, you had said something earlier, bro. I wanted to speak on.
Oh no, the Lakers are better than the Nuggets.
I think you just had Kobe. Kobe is the difference maker.
Yeah, that's
true.
It.
Hey, we got Kobe and y'all don't.
Hey. Anthony. You made it. Hold on, Anthony. I want to come back to something you said earlier. I wanted you to clear up for me. You was like, when did Jordan or Kobe ever lead in all 5 categories? But bro, the only thing I wanted to just push back on that is, why would your shooting guard be trying to out rebound the big men and centers? Hold on. I'm like, because I feel like if your shooting guard is doing that, then you're taking away from the flow of the offense. But then you got to factor this too. Jordan and Kobe were able to play off the ball and still be as impactful. And what I mean by that is they could come off those pin downs and do what? Hit that. They could hit that intermediate that jump shot at the elbow or in the mid range. But they could also get in the post, right? They could slow the game down. Let's just say if they playing a team like the Phoenix Suns in 2010. When they were getting hot, go check how many times Kobe would slow the pace down in the post, and him and Powell have a high post, low post action, right? Another example, Michael Jordan. And it's ironic that they played the same team in 93. Look how many times Phoenix would go on those runs and Jordan would get in that low post and slow the game down, dictate the tempo, dictate the pace. Because I feel like as a great player, you have to counter what your opposition is doing, but you can't try to outdo what they're doing, right? Because the Cleveland Cavaliers, what were they doing in 2017? They were trying to outshoot the Warriors.
Yep.
Cleveland, that's not your strength. Y'all are bigger than them. Y'all are more physical than them. Y'all are older than them. Y'all got to play bully ball. And I'm gonna give you a prime example, bro. I just want to know your perspective. I'm like, if LeBron would have had more of a Bill Russell mentality, Kyrie, you go out there and go to work on Steph like you did in 2016. Kevin Love, when we give you the ball in these open spots, bro, don't even hesitate. Pull the trigger, hit the shot. Like, you got to speak life into your opponent.
What's crazy is in that first game in 2017, they was doing that with K-Love.
That's what I'm saying.
And I think that's something we never really thought about and never questioned. Is like, if you pair LeBron with majority of these alpha male leaders that's in the top 10,
D-Wade,
how many would he be the leader of?
No, he's not leading none of them.
But to add on to what you said, DA, how Michael Jordan and Kobe
who would
are
he be the alpha over in that top 10? Would he be an alpha over Michael Jordan on the team with him paired up?
No. That's a no. Definitely not over Kobe.
Okay, so let me go ahead and respond to D.
He definitely ain't gonna overrule Kobe. We saw that with the USA.
So, hey, but before you go, Tony, I just wanted to add just one little sentence on what DA said. How Mike and Kobe were operating in the post, like you said, they can come off those pin downs and hit pull up jumpers, but LeBron operates on that wing slot in the post. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
When he like right inside the 3-point line in the post, but he's not a threat from that spot. We're not worried about him taking that deep two or hitting us with triple threat and pulling up off of one dribble. We're not worried about that.
Okay.
As a fan, I'm not worried about it. If I was guarding him,
you can go, Tony. That's all I want to add.
Okay, that's fine. Well, let me say this. First of all, I think if you're comparing LeBron to either Michael Jordan or Kobe are better players than LeBron. That's first and foremost.
Agreed.
I mean, they're.
I agree with you on
in
that.
my opinion, I think both Kobe and Jordan are better scorers. They're better
defenders. 1,000% better defenders.
Yeah.
Would you say they're better playmakers
obviously,
as well?
LeBron, obviously Kobe and Jordan, their play styles are practically similar. And, if you compare it to LeBron, it's different. Their type of play styles is different. But overall, Mike and Kobe, they're better overall, better players than LeBron. LeBron is just too much of a flawed player if you compare them to what they bring to the table. So that's first and foremost. And yes, LeBron James, in my personal opinion, I don't think he was ever a good off-ball player. Jordan and Kobe were better off-ball players, which is also one of the reasons why they had more success than LeBron James overall in championship-wise. But DA, was it? Yeah, that was a great point. I agree with you on that.
Hey, brother Tony, respectfully, bro, you cooking right now, man.
My next question to that though is, so like,
you sound like us right there.
What makes you have LeBron ranked over a guy like Kobe Bryant then?
Like
you
I
have
said,
him ranked over him? Oh.
I just said I like I said, it's interchangeable. Flip 1-2, just how it is. I mean,
is it the MVPs that give him the edge?
Hey, DA, you ain't send that to the right number.
I mean, it's a multitude.
Say it again, Double A.
Hey, look, but when I say MVPs, I'm also including.
Yet.
Oh,
hold on, let me try it again.
Okay, but when I say MVPs, I'm also including Finals MVPs in that conversation.
Wait, who you talking about?
Because Tony just said that he thinks Kobe is a better overall player than LeBron. But he also said
he said they are. He didn't say he think. That's the crazy part. That's what I'm like.
Wait. We said what? Somebody cut you off.
I'm asking him: is the difference in the reason he has a guy like LeBron ranked over him? Is it the MVPs and the Finals MVPs? Is that the only thing that would give him that edge?
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Well, if I were to be specific, I would just say the accomplishments of what they both did in their careers.
So you get that message?
So you're saying it's the MVPs and the longevity stats?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much just the longevity stats. But on most days, I would have Kobe over LeBron. If people got Kobe over LeBron, I'm not mad at it because he definitely has a case.
All right, that's all I wanted to know.
I mean, but I got Stephen Curry over LeBron.
Yeah, I think
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, I mean,
hold on, Crunch. Speaking of Steph Curry, I wanted to ask you something about Steph Curry. Is it true that you got Steph Curry over Hakeem Olajuwon because you thought he was a better player than Hakeem?
Well, yeah, me personally, I do Steph Curry over Hakeem, slightly over because of the fact he has 4 rings. And how he influenced the game by making that dynasty.
So your logic about super teams, that all just went out the window.
Well, no, because he still got 2 without a super team. And really, if you think about it, Hakeem does have that one where he had Clyde. But I understand.
But you just said that wasn't a super team.
You said what?
But you also said that wasn't a super team.
Yeah, but I'm Steph got 2. Got the one in 2015 and the 20.
Hey, Crunch, I gotta rebuttal you on that. So, like, how you think that's impressive for Steph the 4 or whatever, you gotta give Hakeem a little extra credit because he won a back-to-back in the Jordan era, even though Jordan wasn't there for one of them.
Hey, Curry won back-to-back in the LeBron era.
Yeah,
who's more important, LeBron or Jordan?
Steph,
who's more important?
No, it's just crazy that
who was there.
I was gonna say it's crazy that Steph was actually able to beat the guy that they keep saying is the best. He was able to go ahead and get most of his rings against him.
Yo. Wait, Curry. I'm gonna lose my point.
Hakeem didn't play against Jordan.
Oh, hold on, y'all.
Wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna lose my point. I gotta get off my chest real quick. Yo, I swear to God, this kills me. This kills me with people. Yo, people always say, yo, y'all only act like Jordan has his career is only 6 years. Right. I swear to God, people act like Hakeem Olajuwon's career was only 2 years. Because all the other years Jordan was in the league, Hakeem wasn't. When we talking about the 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, Hakeem was in the league. He was in his prime too. He wasn't getting to the chip.
Yeah, no, I fuck with it, but let's think about it like this.
He wasn't even
Let's
playing
think about it
Michael
like
Jordan
this
in
This is
though.
what
the
I'm
playoffs.
saying.
He won, what his team record was what when he won his first championship or second one? What was the record? Like 43 and something? Like what was
I
that?
don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
they was
I
a
think he was
six
So
like
seed.
like
he was
so
a
Yeah,
like
second.
bro, like he wasn't just an underdog, like he was like a huge underdog. And then on top of that, he didn't have a premier like a superstar point guard on the scene. So I don't know
Nobody.
why you
A
gotta
lot of
fault him
people
for
didn't
something
though. A
that
lot
he
of people didn't
needed
have a superstar
as a
point
big
guard back
man.
then. A lot
yeah.
of people didn't have a superstar point guard back then.
I,
But
I,
okay, but he's the only look at he won two, even though it was not against Jordan, he still won two in that era. And Carmelo had a superstar point guard, and they went to what? How many damn near finals over Hakeem?
yeah, they went to two. Yeah, they went to two.
They beat. Matter of fact,
And
they beat Hakeem in 90. What was that? 97. John Stockton
They
or
did
98.
as they most likely should, because like I
yeah,
said, look at their team. They got
I,
duos over there.
I
Hakeem
Well,
over there by himself
yeah.
well,
with Ralph
He had
Sampson.
Clyde. He had Clyde that second
Man,
one. That
Clyde
No,
second
was
one.
30, what, 33,
nah,
34?
nah.
Come
He
on,
was
you got
older
a
than.
later
Yeah,
Clyde?
he was older than that. I was gonna
Come
say
on,
this. I was gonna.
What do y'all hold on? Look at the numbers Clyde was putting up in that finals. Y'all are tripping.
and I'm
No,
not saying that he didn't get his help. He should have help. I agree. But was Clyde feeding him the ball like John Stockton would Carmelo?
I mean, that wasn't you. You don't have to play their game to be effective. You don't have
But
to play
he's a
like those two. That's not your game.
but I'm
yeah.
saying though, he's a big man. What do a big man require for them to be able to score and to move around the
I mean,
court? They need a point guard.
it wasn't like he wasn't getting the ball now. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not
Yeah,
saying he
He wanted to
wasn't,
be a
but
John
let's
Stockton.
imagine if he was getting it in spots where he was more open. This is what we talk about with Kobe.
I
Kobe
mean, but
had all
That's
Hakeem had the
hypothetical.
greatest
That's like
footwork we've ever
with
you know what
a
I'm
seen.
lot
saying.
of
Yeah,
space because he didn't have nobody around him to do
I
that
was.
for him.
But
So
it
those
doesn't
things matter. You
it
got to
doesn't
give him more
alter his
credit for
game.
that.
It doesn't alter his game that much to where he doesn't get the same type of passes John Stockton gets. So he's not effective as he should be.
I was gonna say
He would
this.
be more effective if he had somebody to help him get open though.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I was gonna.
Yeah,
But he didn't
but now
need
you asking
nobody.
for a
He didn't need it because he
perfect.
No,
was that
Hey, yo,
good. That's
hey
my
Tone,
point.
now you asking for the perfect scenario now,
no,
bro.
no, no, no.
Basketball, we can't get everything we want.
No, that's true. I was gonna say this.
1,000%.
Yeah,
But he took his challenge and won back to back with it.
That's what
So
makes
that's
it
my
great.
point.
yeah, I was.
That's
No,
what
but
makes him
he's
great.
saying he didn't do that his whole career though.
Yeah.
It was
But
just
at the
2
end of the
years.
day, he was his whole career. He was the number one defender of all time. Damn near.
Yeah,
Now,
let
if
me.
you want to use that to invalidate LeBron, sure.
Yeah, let me see. I was gonna chime in. No, what double A? I do see what he's saying. Yes, but my thing is, this is what I always bring to that when I hear people say like how they'll be like, oh, they act like Jordan only played 6 seasons, and I'll be like, and I'll tell them like, well, who said that? That's always my response. I'm like, clearly the people who just whatever they want to just try to nitpick Jordan, they'll say that. But to comment to Hakeem. Before Ralph Sampson went down, like literally Hakeem took them to the finals. I don't even think they made the playoffs before he got there.
Oh yeah, they beat the Showtime Lakers.
Yeah,
Right.
they beat the
So,
Lakers.
Yep.
So it's like before Ralph Sampson went down, like they were already a title contender.
And
But
he
then-
wasn't even supposed to be there in the finals.
Right. Right. So
sure.
So the thing is, it's like with Ralph Sampson breaking down, that's almost like Tim Duncan getting David Robinson, and David Robinson just completely breaks down. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
now they don't have the Twin Towers. That's why I was telling people like Hakeem early on, bro, they was getting there. But yeah, if your I would say your superstar teammate goes down, then your odds of getting back is gonna be slim to none.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he went to the finals early, like you said, and he had to play against a Hall of Famer team and what Celtics, right?
bro, he gave Kareem the big man. He gave the
But
whole
to
team
me,
the
that's
business.
the only that's the one.
Man, the fact
That's
that
why
he
I
beat
give
the Showtime
LeBron
Lakers
that
at their
one
early,
excuse.
at their early his
That's
career,
why I
bro,
give
he's
LeBron
incredible.
that one excuse for 2015.
Everybody and everybody's supposed to get that one,
That one, yeah.
But at the end of the day, like
Ain't no excuse for 6.
at the end of the day, Hakeem, he didn't those 2 years he won. It wasn't really his challenge to win. He wasn't supposed to win. Nobody was expecting them dudes to win. He wasn't supposed to win. Houston wasn't supposed to win. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah.
We know that, especially with Jordan out the league. Let's be real. Like,
I got a question, Malik. Do you think the Cavs were supposed to win in 2007?
I think the Knicks.
2000. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Look, I don't think they were supposed. Listen, I don't think he was supposed to win, but I think that was his challenge to like really cement his greatness. Because let me tell you why. Every superstar get their one moment like where they supposed to really handle it by themselves, damn near. Like, you know what I'm saying? Without like another big name, like too much. Like some superstars got that chance, that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like Hakeem had that moment, but then he ended up getting that moment again, and he did it back to back. LeBron, he got that moment 2 times: 2007, 2011. Not 2011, 2018. 2007, 2018. He was by himself. Like that was your moment to be like, I could show you that I'm a legend. Like y'all gotta. I'm the problem. Like you feel me? Like
technically, you gotta add 2015 in there too. Then.
Oh, my bad. 2015 too. Yeah, my bad. Yes, 2015
So
for sure. That was his challenge to stop that Steph Curry shit. Stop that shit. Steph Curry could have been a Reggie Miller 2.0.
Right.
You feel me? So you got to take those challenges and beat those dudes at some point. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, like I said, with Hakeem, nobody expected him to go to the finals, and he went and he overperformed the challenges. You get me? He did it with a losing record team.
No, he did it. No, he did it.
Because go ahead.
No, I was saying he did it with his second option being sub 40 from the field. That's my thing. Like, bro, do you know how much of an offensive responsibility you gotta account for?
Thank you. And then he's being the number 1 defender at the same time. Bro, let's be real. Steph Curry couldn't even do that. Let's be real.
I was gonna say it's crazy because I look at Steph as it's kind of the same way. Nobody really expected him to go to the finals when he did. Everybody thought it was either gonna be the Spurs again.
Oh yeah, that's true. I see that. I see that.
It was gonna be OKC turn or Houston or somebody.
That's true.
Then so Steph Curry was able to do
that. I never thought about that. I'm gonna have to put that in my back pocket.
You heard about that?
Think about
Steph came out of nowhere really, and he was on his own team. Now he wasn't the best defender, nowhere close to Hakeem, but Stephen Curry's IQ and the fact that he knows how to play basketball at a championship level, he knows he's the best player on the team, so he had to do something on defense, and he led the league in steals. So it's like he has the IQ to know that, like, all right, I'm gonna have to be effective if I'm gonna be a liability.
Yeah, playing the pass.
Yeah.
So Crunch, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If you would just go by eye test alone, do you think Steph Curry is better than Hakeem just on eye test alone?
I would say eye test they're on the same level in different ways. Because Stephen Curry, he doesn't have an all-around game that Hakeem has, but he's so video game like from the 3-point line that he separates himself. So it's to the point to where he was able to be like as effective as Hakeem on a basketball court because, you know what I mean? I feel like when he was turning the corner, man, it was nothing teams can do. And it just caused like a ripple effect when his whole team would get hot. I really think his team was, low-key getting hot because of him. It's like, first of all, you got to worry about him.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's facts.
Around now, I'm not saying obviously as a player though, man. I would say Hakeem is definitely man. It's tough, man. It's tough because what do I do with the perimeter game? Like Hakeem can't do much beyond the 3-point line, but obviously Hakeem is the way defender and he's an all around.
I mean, honestly, Hakeem was one of the best shooting big men. Like he could shoot. He can shoot the 3-ball too. He attempted it, and I think in the playoffs he probably shot like 16 of them, and probably hit like half of them in one of those like playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like he can shoot. Never. He's not.
I mean,
he's the most skilled man ever, man.
I mean, I'm just saying because, I mean, and I'm pretty sure everybody on this panel will agree. Like, if you were to start your team, who would be your first option between Steph or Hakeem? I'm pretty sure everybody would pick Hakeem. But he brings more to your team than Steph.
I mean, if I had like the first pick,
Pluto know where I stand with it.
I personally would draft Steph.
I went off on Steph. I fuck with Steph though. Steph is my top 10.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I really would.
I would choose Hakeem simply for the fact that he needs less.
Yeah, me too. That's me. I'm with you on that, Pluto.
He can do more with less.
Yep.
I think Steph, man, he did it in like 6 years.
Like Steph needed a Dre defensive player of the year level defender. He needed Clay. He needed Clay, an all-league perimeter defender level.
He didn't need but those guys wasn't that before they. It's not like he needed them. Like, oh, I need them to come.
No, he needed them. We can't say he didn't need them. He needed them.
I'm saying
he low key needed them because he didn't.
No. He needed them
until they came. Really.
Yeah, no. He needed them to do what they did. But what I'm saying is like
they definitely helped.
When you say that he needed like this defensive player of the year, it's not like is somebody in the league that won the defensive player of the year, and then Steph teamed up with them.
Okay.
Those guys.
Actually, let's not say need. Let's not say need.
Yeah, I'm not saying it in that way.
Yeah, those guys grew into that based on how good Steph was, that turned them into that successful of a team. So now the league is looking at the guys that play those roles. All right, so the defensive guy on the team, he gonna be the defensive player of the year because they're the best team in the league. You know what I'm saying? And it was just able to go hand in hand. But Steph definitely needed everybody on the team to play their role. But I just think that's what basketball is all about. He plays his role, they play their role.
Yeah. Hey, and you know what's crazy? You know why I can agree to that? The reason I can agree to that is because a guy like Klay Thompson, who's like quote unquote known for his perimeter defense. If I'm not mistaken, I think he has one all defensive team.
You went out.
And a guy like Draymond, who he's known for being one of the best defenders in the league, versatile or whatever. I do think he won those awards off the backs of the team's success that was majority Steph Curry.
No, I understand what y'all saying about Hakeem. And then Steph was able to continue to do it even after
you want to know the biggest separator for me is that when Steph his three ball is off, when his three ball is completely off, that could ruin the game for us. So that's why I would choose Hakeem, because like Pluto said, he got, if his defense off a little bit that game, he getting cooked on defense, which is his superpower. Like, he still can make up a lot on offense. You know what I'm saying? Just because of his footwork and type of player he is on offense. Like,
and vice versa.
But
like his game could be off.
It could be off somewhere, but he could fix it somewhere. Like,
and Kenny Smith, Robert Ory, and X.
If I recall correctly, I think Hakeem is only 1 out of 4 players in NBA history who actually has a quadruple double.
Yeah, Hakeem is like, that's my favorite center. So I may have a bias.
Stephen Curry, one of them guys though that like he like a series type of player. Like, yeah, he'll probably shoot you out of the game one game, but then as the series go along, though, it's more basketball to be played. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, shit get physical for Steph, man. It gets tough, bro. I don't know.
Here's my question in regards to the y'all all-time rankings. Do y'all think players like LeBron, Curry, and Hakeem are closer together, and there's like a small or big gap, if y'all think it's a big gap, between those three players and guys like Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant, and obviously Jordan?
I can't put Hakeem with Steph and LeBron for me because I air attacks. I'm an air taxer. So I do tax for eras, and I think 90s and the 2000s was the toughest. So a lot of my top people are in the 90s and 2000s.
So you would have Hakeem.
Yeah,
we got Curry over
because
Hakeem,
Hakeem is the best center to me. Like if I had a center that like I had to teach, I'm like, hey, go watch this dude. Like, you feel me? Like this dude does everything.
You kind of missed the point of my question, though. I'm asking.
No, you good. No, you good. Do your thing.
Like, the difference between in y'all rankings, you think Curry, Hakeem, and LeBron are closer together all the time, and then there's a gap, and then there's the guys like Duncan, Kobe, and even a guy like Shaq, or maybe even, because I like Jordan is obvious.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, but I think LeBron is closer he's closer to a lot of guys than people make it seem, for real. But I'm honestly low-key about to slide Tim Duncan down soon. But I'm iffy on
it. To answer that question, well, it really depends on where you have those guys ranked. Because I would say that guys like in your top 3, they each have a case, depending on who you have. The top 3 guys pretty much are the closest to each other compared to a 4 to 10. But that's just me.
Okay. Because you have LeBron 5, right?
Yeah.
So, like, where do you have like Hakeem in?
I have Hakeem around 7 or 8.
Okay.
So does anybody have Hakeem in their top 5? That's the question.
It's debatable for me, man.
Damn, nobody got Hakeem in their top 5?
I can give you my top 5 real quick, Malik. I can give you I don't think y'all ever heard my top 5.
No, I never heard yours, Pluto.
I can get to you right now.
Talk to me.
If Hakeem had about just 2 more championships, he would definitely be in my top 3.
My top 5. Oh, for sure. My top 5 is Jordan. This is in order.
Yeah.
Jordan, Kobe, Tim Duncan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson.
Okay. See, somebody else got Larry Bird in their top 5.
And then
I got Larry Bird in my
after
top
Magic
5.
Johnson, my 6 through 8 is Hakeem, Kareem, Curry, Bron, and then Shaq.
Nice.
Yeah, I got
So I'm really interested into like where do y'all have like Shaq ranked all time?
I got Shaq at like 7th or 8th. I got Kobe. I got Kobe, Mike, Larry Bird. I got Stephen Curry, and it's debatable, man. Because like I said, Malik, you could put Hakeem right there at 5 right there. But I usually lean like Wilt. But I could definitely see why you put Hakeem right there. You know what I mean? Right there. Because I put him but I put him close to like. See, I don't like to forget about guys like Moses though. I like Moses too, man. I put Hakeem and Moses kind of.
Moses is nice. Yeah, Moses is nice.
But,
Moses is underrated though.
I think I got like
shit.
The thing about the top 10 list is that everybody in the top 10 has a case to be the best player that's ever played at that position.
Yeah, in a sense.
Yeah. Because I tax dudes like Kareem and Shaq because they had literally the best players of a generation essentially
to help them get to where they were.
Get them they chips. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Get they chips. Yep. That's a big thing for me. How'd you get it?
But you can't knock them for that. Otherwise, you would have to knock Kobe for that.
Well, Kobe made up
I can
for
give you
it,
my
though,
logic. I can give you my logic on why I have a guy like Kobe over Shaq. Because just like you said earlier about Scottie or whatever, before Kobe Bryant, even in the 2000s finals and playoffs, Shaq was getting swept every year. He was getting swept every year, whether it was the East, West, he was getting swept.
Yep.
He had Penny Hardaway. He had decent teams too. He had all-stars on every team he played.
He was getting his ass whooped, and he
was getting swept regardless. It took a young Kobe Bryant, an injured young Kobe Bryant, to get him over the hump.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the next year, it took a young Kobe Bryant leading the team in field goal attempts to three-peat essentially after that.
Well, he still get credit for the work he did, especially in, like I said, in that era. You know what I'm saying? He still gets some credit. We're not taking everything away from him, but
okay. But the point I was saying is that that's fine, but
still gotta get taxed.
You still can't knock guys like Kareem and them just because they had how great their second option was.
Man, before Magic
on
though,
Kareem,
he had a
I ain't gonna lie. I can't even lie to you, Tony. I can't even lie to you. I don't even want to rank Kareem for real because I don't rank dudes pre-merger for real. So like a lot of Kareem career
was
I don't really take into account. And then the ring he won on the Lakers in 87, I believe.
That's understandable.
87 or 88. I forgot which year they won that year. But he was old and he wasn't even the same Kareem at that point. Like he was, I don't want to call him a shell of himself, but he wasn't even that no more.
Yeah, I gotta I'm gonna wrap him up though, y'all.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah, bro.
I gotta do something. Yeah, I'm gonna go back live tomorrow though. I'm gonna see y'all again.
Hell yeah, send it, bro.
Yeah, this was a
good
one.
talking to y'all, fellas.
It was good.
One of y'all need to hop on TikTok, bro.